to the rat house, baby, where the truth ain't quiet, and neither are you. Where the ChatRats crew slide in, pull up a seat, crime talk, cold facts, and a jazzy backbeat. We got stories to tell, got some justice to serve, so pour up that coffee or something with a swerve. There's Rat Daddy leading 6'5", a cool Toys the queen with the sharpest of tools. Dean's cracking jokes, Mary B's got the tea, and Lawleen lays the law down, real boss energy. MJ's got the fire, Gingy's taking names, Samsies dropping Angel Baby's in the game. The clerk's keeping order, Misty's watching close. Pinky promises, keeps receipts, and she does the most. We're the ChatRats, baby, worldwide and bold. Stories unfold while the crime scene gets cold. Puff, puff, pass, and the truth gets exposed. At the rat house, baby, that's how it goes. Snap, snap. Cherry lights it up. Cherry lights it up, neon glow behind her head. Tombstones drops the facts that awake the dead. Connor's taking notes, Janine's on the clock. Hetty the paralegal keeps the court on lock. Sweet woman, sweet, but she'll sting if you like. Calypso keeps it cool, got that island vibe. Prince Lover's in purple, that Texas pride glowing. Sherry's laughing loud while the facts keep flowing. Bum, 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 bum. Coming through, crazy-eyed cheese, oh you better believe. Robo-rat clicks, sparks, gears in his head, breaking the code till the lies drop dead. Jump, feel, off, and jump. We're the ChatRats, baby, worldwide and bold. Stories unfold while the crime scene gets cold. Puff, puff, pass, and the truth gets exposed. At the rat house, baby, that's how it goes. Rat solving cracks. Worlds are stage. That's a fact. Together, we're the ChatRats crew. We ain't looking back.
Bam, what's up, people? Happy Friday. Welcome to the Rat House. I'm Danny Thomas, whatever that is. And this is Mary B, whoever
Yep.
that is.
What up? What up? You ended the song early.
No, I didn't. I don't control it.
Oh, you don't?
Uh-uh.
Oh, okay.
Nope. Once you set it in there, it plays it till it's done.
Oh, okay.
What you doing on a Friday night? Nothing?
Nothing.
Why not?
I got out of work early, and I've just been eating and watching TV.
That's cool. That's
Yep.
what we were doing. I got bored. Figured, let's see who will try to go on YouTube after I go live. Let's see.
Exactly.
Which there's nobody really live, so maybe some
Right.
people will show up that get the notification.
Yeah, I posted it on my YouTube too to see if like that popped up on like the 52 people that are my friends or my followers or whatever.
It should.
Yeah. So we'll see.
So,
Hey, Angel Baby. Hey, Steve. Hi, Dawn Marie. Hi, Winks. Good to see y'all.
dang it. Hold on a second. I'm frozen.
Oh, no.
I know what it is. Hold on.
Okay. I'll hold it down. What's happening, everyone? What's everyone up to this this Friday night? What you sipping on or smoking on? I got the what's it called? The mango sapphire today. I really like it.
Dang it. Come on.
What happened in Fall River? Who else was in the news? Something else was in the news. I don't know. I don't pay enough attention.
Now it won't open. Hold on. Ugh, just hang on a second. Sorry.
So wait, is the roofing company called Fall River or is the roofing company in Fall River? I feel like that's a dumb question now. But I need to know why a roofing company is in the news, Steve.
We are frozen on YouTube, I think.
Really?
Yeah, I'm trying to fix it, but it's not working.
Fire department showed up because they wouldn't get down. Hey, Gingy. They're responding to me, so I don't think I'm frozen.
Yeah, we're both frozen on my screen.
Oh, I think that might just be your screen. See, Angel says it's not frozen for her.
Okay, good.
Hey, Laleen. Are you coming up? I can't do all the talking.
I'm here.
Danny's computer is broken.
No, it's not. It's just got freaking something that's turned on that won't pull up. It's getting on my nerves. Oh my
Connor's
God.
here. What's up, Connor? I thought someone said that Toy's here. I haven't seen Toy.
They were asking who made the song.
Oh. Do I visit the greenhouse? You mean for work? No, I don't. I have one time. It was cool. It's very hot in there.
Oh my God, this is so irritating.
I mean, I have the opportunity to go visit them a lot. I really don't like meeting new people. I mean, like, sometimes I do, but just like, going to this place where people work. Yeah, they do tours, especially. So I am the general manager of a dispensary. So they're always trying to tour us, to like show us how good they grow their flower. But I don't want to do it.
What's up, Laleen?
Hey guys.
Welcome, Laleen.
What you up to?
Well, I just finished a movie and then I discovered that Twitter Space is going on, so I was eavesdropping in that room listening to all the drama.
Ooh, what's happening?
Oh, they got Haley Walbrook and all the people that are out and all the fake accounts are all in there arguing and saying everybody's government names like it's going down.
Oh, shit.
Yeah,
So is
there's
that
like
on
50-something
Twitter?
people in there right now.
Is it on Twitter that you?
Yeah.
Hmm?
I sent the link to Danny. I'm like, can we just eavesdrop as a channel and listen? This will be great
Oh,
content.
sure. I
I
don't
know.
know.
Is that allowed?
I mean, it just shows one user listening. It won't show like that he's broadcasting it on his YouTube channel.
Hey, I vote yes.
I say at least try it.
Not with one copyright strike, we ain't.
We already have one?
Yeah. Guy, the hatchet wielding a hitchhiker got an
Oh,
entire
yeah.
episode. He deleted an entire episode.
That's so stupid.
Yeah. It is.
Isn't that from like the 90s?
Yeah, it's from like 12 years ago.
Why do they care?
I don't know why they can't.
You can literally find 1,000 sources of that same interview. So someone just doesn't want theirs shared, apparently.
I think the original owner, they emailed YouTube and had YouTube take it down. So it wasn't something YouTube did. It was something the owner of the video did.
Damn.
Yeah.
Turtleboy has been made aware of the Spaces thing going on right now. So if it doesn't get deleted, I'm sure he's recording it because you can record it.
Yeah. Guess so.
But like John Barron's in there, and like all these people are talking about the mayor, whatever the account, and who was behind
Yeah.
that, and who shared Lindsay's phone extraction with who, and like they're all talking about everything.
Damn.
Oh my God.
Let me see what happens when I pull it up. Let's see what happens.
You should just have to click start listening, and it'll show that you're in the room listening.
Live spaces aren't copyrights. All right. Okay.
Like Danny's gonna take one person's word. We're gonna have to go research it and write an essay and let him know for sure that it's
No. Let me ask Glitchy.
That's not fair. Danny's getting a listen right now, and he's eavesdropping and won't share it with us.
Potential, I don't know, fucking conspiracy theories that people
Here we
are
go.
diving into based off of nonsense and being gaslit by DMs from people that have mental illness. And
100%.
it's over. Like it's over. Like there's no reason to continue. The space is going to be saved. It can be referenced. People can go look at it, and they can use it to refute whatever the message is about someone. Now, if someone's going to talk about being they're using a voice modulation or some type of sound app or whatever, then okay, they can go fuck themselves. Like that's fucking insane. Like it's over. Everyone's separate people.
No, that's not true. There's definitely alts that people have been caught using, and it's just not being addressed.
Okay, but then address it. That's the point of this. Address it then, so we can stop like the side
Yes,
chat
please.
and like the
Address
lies
it.
being spread.
Yeah, and I just want to add into that. There's also a lot of alts. I've been accused of being 47 different accounts that I'm not. So a lot of this is, if you think you know who an alt account is and you want to out it here, go ahead, but provide your evidence for that, because it becomes a thing where Christy alone has accused over 100 different accounts of being 100 different people. It really is. It's not okay. And there are people who are completely innocent who have nothing to do with this. There's a poor guy who literally is in Sharon helping his mom move because his dad died, and he has to go all around town, and he's been harassed viciously. There's and you know, Lisa, you and I have had private conversations about this, right? And there's a nurse in Peabody, Mass, who's being harassed, and all because some lunatic in Florida uses the internet and Google searches things, and he has his whiteboard with red strings connecting all the names. You know,
No, like hold on one second. Like just there's more than that. There's more than that. There's more people that have been affected by all this like bullshit, by this alt account behavior, and like awesome people out there, people who have just been trying to just voice their opinion and have been accused of things. And there have been trolls that have been going into their records and finding shit and trying to drag them to get them to shut up. Like it's so much more than that. So if you're going to make an accusation, like have the receipts and back it up to make it public, not just sharing DMs out of context with screenshots and like fucking Sherlock Holmes goddamn pattern recognition bullshit,
Yeah.
because it's so easy to hide all that shit. It's so easy to hide all that shit.
Who is this addressed to?
What?
Who is that addressed to?
I mean, if the shoe fits, you can wear it. I don't know.
That's to you. That's to you, Lisa. That's to you.
Okay, I know there are so many more alt accounts that you guys would ever want to deny. The ones that you get caught, that's fine. But if you look back on the ones that you even got caught with, you've done some vile and nasty shit. You only apologize for what you've been caught doing. I just think it's bullshit. I think it's time to grow up. Oh, Bob, you're a
Unless you
liar.
can prove that, Lisa, like, don't.
I proved that you were sans deliberate, right?
Go look at the posts on that.
Okay, yeah. I didn't realize that. What's her name? That Haley admitted to her alt account. I guess if you admitted.
I think that that's the point, though. Is like people just talk and they don't know what they're talking about. Like that what you did was a blind accusation. Had you like investigated for more than 30 seconds, you would have realized that you were wrong.
Obach in the DMs, not like this. The blind. What are you doing? If I posted that I thought Obach was this, that, this, and that, and this, that would be a different thing. I know about Obach. I know she has plenty of time on her hands. She explained her schedule. She explained how difficult it is for her. But I also understand because she told me that she spends her whole day online because she has to wait for.
What does that have to do with
Lisa,
anything?
that I spend my whole day online?
Yeah.
Can I say something?
Holy
Yeah, you.
shit. Of course you can, Angel.
Specifically, you said you drop off your child and then.
Let's not talk about people's kids. Absolutely not. Kate, what were you gonna say?
What? But you said during the day you have your.
I just wanted to.
On the end,
Oh,
right?
oh,
Go ahead, Kate.
okay. I just wanted to say that Nikki, Jason, Haley, they get a really bad. Even John Barron. John Barron has been nothing but kind to me. Nikki gets a bad rap, and I'm not going to bring up the Snapchat story, but I'm sorry, I'm not going to. Nikki has become my little sister, my family. She rides or dies for her people, and it really infuriates me to hear anybody say anything about her. She's the salt of the earth, and she's true blue. And I just, you know what? I just felt like I had to say that.
That was so sweet of you.
Well, it's true. Absolutely true. And on internet dating, I have a date with a doctor tomorrow.
Oh.
Okay, that's it. That's all I'm saying.
Get the
That's
bag.
it. It's over.
Good for you.
Okay, that's it. I had to say that about Nikki because Nikki gets a lot of heat and she doesn't. It's paramount that all of you know that she is the salt. She's gorgeous, right? Like we all know that, but she's just as beautiful on the inside. That's it. I'm done.
You ever read her mean tweets? I'm sorry, I don't even know if you can. You read her mean tweets. She's beautiful when she apologizes, but when she's trying to get accolades from Team FKR, she was a monster. She was a fucking monster, and she's very nice now. But
That's crazy. That is definitely crazy.
Yeah, like I want to know who they are, but I don't want to like ask.
You can see who's talking right there.
I know, but like I don't know who they are.
If Danny can go back and start it from the beginning, they're calling them by their government names and everything. Like they were going off.
Yeah, that's what I'm
You
saying.
have to
Like,
tell me how to do that real quick. Because I've never been in this kind of voice chat before. I don't
I've
know if
only
I
done
start
it, like-
talking, are they going to hear me?
so who's
No,
on
you-
what
you have-
side?
You have to. No, these are all FKR people, but these are people who are fighting online about the alt accounts and who's behind what accounts and how
So
things are going.
Is this the factions
Oh,
that's happening?
Jason
Like, there's
Smith.
separate factions.
Yeah, like That was Jason Broyles talking. He's the one who shared it and got all those people there.
Like I saw, I wish I was a Leslie's girl in there.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Larry Legend and
So how do you rewind it when you get in there? And are they going to hear me talking?
no, you have to like click to want to speak, and they
Okay.
have to acknowledge you as a speaker. After that, you can talk openly. I thought it had just like a progress bar on the bottom where you could rewind, but I might have to go look at it at my phone again. I've only been in like 2 or 3 spaces before. I'm not a professional at this.
What's up, Jason Smith? Good to see you, my friend.
Yeah, Jason Smith, we got some new buttons since you were here last.
Yeah, all kinds of buttons to press.
Connor, which ones weren't FKR? Because everybody I heard talking was supposedly FKR.
It's good to see you too, Jason. It's been a while.
I
Glad you're
saw
back.
a Meredith in there, but I didn't know if that was Meredith O'Neill.
Which one is her?
I saw a Meredith, but I didn't. I'm just looking on my phone, so I can't see well.
Oh,
I can't
okay.
zoom in.
Gotcha.
I don't see anywhere to rewind it. Why is it not showing this?
Why are you talking like that? Are you
Like
okay?
what?
Like, I'm not gonna imitate what you just sounded like at all.
Oh, okay.
Don't be fucking rude, Lisa. I'll be so rude right now. I'm so
What-
sick of you
what
being
are
No,
so
you
it's okay.
fucking
talking
rude.
about?
It's okay.
Like, it's
okay.
wild.
I've been nice to Lisa too.
It's
but
wild.
that's
I have
okay.
been nothing but kind to you ever since
Here
we
we
spoke.
go.
And the fact that you're like throwing things in my face that I've told you in confidence and in private, so wild of you. But you're not going to
Wait.
disrespect my friends on top of that. It's not going to happen.
This is like I said something about your child. I said that you have your time during the day to be on the internet. In fact, the first time I made the complete statement, I didn't even say why. All right.
No, you said I spent all day online. That's not true, Lisa. I didn't tell you
You-
that. And
Yes,
you can do whatever you want to as far as pushing whatever narrative you want to here, or like you were correct in your findings or anything else. As soon as we spoke, the first text messages, I told you, and on that account, I told you I was sans deliberate. I told you I was. You looked through all of my tweets and you found 4 of them. And I deleted all of them.
You posted a picture of me with my full name saying
I did not say your
Aiden.
full name, don't lie.
Oh, okay, so what you
Don't
just
lie.
used my face
Don't
in
lie.
Aiden's grade. You used my fucking name
Don't
one way or
fucking
another.
lie, Lisa. Don't lie. There's no need
Why
to
are you
lie.
talking like that?
I haven't though. You wrote Aiden's greatest hits with my name, my face. That was what you did.
Didn't you? Isn't that what you did to her? And then you posted her dad and all of her family members. Didn't you do that, Lisa? Because I remember that vividly.
I did that in return to what she did to me.
Oh,
Why?
okay. So then you're just as shitty for it. Then you're just as shitty for it. Look it. Now you guys are even. Then it's
Obach
over.
did not know who Obach was if she didn't attack me relentlessly. Okay, I would not know who.
Lisa, there was 4 tweets total that I've ever had to you since the beginning of you being there and me being there.
Really?
Yeah, there was 4. I found all 4 and I deleted them. And I
That's
apologize to you.
not true.
That is
That's not
true.
Under the Obach or under the Sans Deliberate? Which
Does
one?
it fucking
Both. There was
matter?
4 total. That's what I said. The 4 total between both accounts.
Okay, that's such a fucking lie.
It's not a fucking lie, Lisa. And you know it's not a lie. You can keep moving the goalposts and keep saying, "Oh, box the fucking devil," whatever. Like that's fine. I don't care. That's okay. You've obviously lost the fucking plot. It's all right.
No. I did just with your fucking Sans Deliberate, whatever that means.
There was one fucking tweet to you, Lisa, from Sans Deliberate. It was a picture of your face. That was your Facebook photo. That was it.
So, which?
All right. That's enough of that.
It's funny. It's like so like 2025 to just like be sitting in a Twitter chat, just like listening to people fight. And the fact that it like sends out a notification like, hey, these people are fighting, come check it out.
Well, that's not what it sent. It sent that there was a spaces, but it looked different than they usually do because there were so many people. Like all these names popped up on my phone that are in the spaces. I'm like, what the crap's going on? It's usually one person doing like a what's the girl that snorts that was on like LV Cops TV? When she laughs, she snorts. Lacey. The Lacey girl does spaces. Like she would cover FKR on spaces on Twitter. And Jimmy does spaces sometimes. So usually it's just like one person, but this was like half my phone was taken up with people's names. So I had to see what was going on.
Yeah, definitely. Guess a lot of other people did too.
Yeah, we lost 10 people during that little thing. I guess they didn't want to watch that.
Oh.
Or they went over there.
You know, you never know what they want to watch until you try it.
Yeah. But I got a few Turtleboy things. Got that
you got Nan on Calling All Beings tonight going over the motion, and then you had Turtleboy on Brother Counsel with Solomon, which was a great show today.
Oh, nice.
I got that one loaded up.
Yeah, that was really good.
We can start with it if you want to. Get this show on the road.
The topics we're going to be covering about each topic, and I know that people that may not like Aiden so much are probably watching this very carefully, but I'm going to tell you right now, you're probably not going to get anything from today because this is carefully planned, and we got a lot of smart people, and you're probably not going to get anything. So you may as well just turn it off right now. All right, so without any further ado, let's bring on the doctor himself, Dr. Turtleboy.
How's it going, Brother Counsel?
Doctor, I'm glad that you finally joined back. I'm happy that we're able to do this. Really wanted to, invite you on after you were so gracious to invite me on. I think we had a great conversation last time, don't you?
Yes, we did. I don't even remember what we talked about, but I remember it was pleasant. I think it was when you kind of first started emerging on my YouTube timeline feed, whatever, and started watching your videos. And then I had you on. I really don't remember exactly. I think you were like new to the case. And so I thought that was like an interesting perspective to have you on as an attorney to hear what you had to say. And you've obviously gotten real into it since then. And now you know the Karen Reed case real well, and you're learning about my case too.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like Massachusetts is really, sucking me in. I got Brian Walsh now also that I'm.
Got to make sure that we stop it and do some commentation. Change it
and
up.
everybody go give the video a like as well.
Yeah, if you're not subscribed to Brother Counsel already, then get
You're
off.
missing out.
On my radar, we got Kelsey Fitz Simmons. I may as well just open up a office for Brother Counsel Studios in Massachusetts at this point. But yeah, I do remember.
There's going to be no shortage of clients out here. I'll tell you that much.
Norfolk County, maybe. Yeah. I do remember, actually, it was right after I had Kate and Kevin on when we had that little discussion there, and you invited me on shortly after. And I remember what we spoke about off camera before we started talking about the show. You said, one thing you said, we're not going to talk about your discussion with Kate and Kevin. We're going to talk about other stuff. So,
right. Yeah, because I didn't want to give them fodder. I kind of liked you as a neutral guy, and I still consider you that. You're not a rah-rah guy. You're not like a, free carry, whatever. Like, that's what people like about you is you're an attorney and you break it down, the legal way and talk about the facts of it all. And so I thought that if I started getting into the messiness of it all, start talking about Kate and Plevin, then it would dilute from what we're actually trying to accomplish there. So we avoided that topic.
Yeah, I had no idea. I had absolutely no idea about anything about your history with Kate before that show. I mean, I was, very new to at that point. I was just watching the Karen Reed case, looking at the documents, doing research, giving my opinion, my legal analysis. I had no idea about all the drama, especially now after I've seen everything that went on with your case. I'm seeing how deep it went, and the deep, I don't know, hatred perhaps that she may have for you.
Yeah.
But I didn't even know that. I had no clue about that.
Yeah, there was too much to explain for a first meeting. You know what I mean? I didn't want to prejudice you about your opinion of her or me. So I didn't want to get into that because a lot of it's messy. A lot of it's, like you said, drama. Although it began as drama, it has turned into something much more serious because Kate, she has been obsessed with me for several years now. But she finally found a police department who is willing to work with her. And so this is the first time it's become like actually serious.
Yeah, and of course, there's probably a lot that we do not see from the motion itself that you're probably not allowed to talk about. So let's not go there.
For sure.
Okay, so before we get into more of the details about what we're going to talk about today, we have to bring on the other guest today, national trial attorney Solomon Randall, who also for the first time is meeting the doctor himself. So here we go. Solomon, glad that you can rejoin Brother Counsel right here.
Glad to.
Is that his older brother or his younger brother?
I would say it's his older brother. The way he talks to him makes me think he's older.
Mm.
Like he has more experience in other states, countries, and courts too, higher levels of court. But they're just so funny. Like they are turtle riders. You can tell by like they are just hanging on every word Turtleboy says.
Nice. That's good.
Be here. Glad to be on with the doctor. Doctor, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Esquire. Is that your eminence? What should I call you? Mr. Radner?
Solomon.
Solomon. All right, we'll go with that.
Yeah, Brother Solomon. Brother Solomon.
Brother Solomon.
Yeah. First question to you, Aiden. First question that I have written down here that I want to ask you is, which would you really prefer? Would you have preferred center stage at CrimeCon or the Wilbur?
No, not even a question. The Wilbur. That was awesome. That was so cool. And we're gonna do it again. I mean, it's like, CrimeCon would have been, cool to go to Denver and be honored. But I don't know anything about CrimeCon. I found out some stuff afterwards that it's a very like pro prosecution in general thing, which is why they appear to ignore the biggest murder trial in the country at their little convention, and they focus on Delphi instead, which obviously resulted in a conviction. And they kind of like, I think that if Karen Reid had been convicted, I think they would have invited the O'Keefes and other people like and maybe the McAlberts to CrimeCon. So I think her being acquitted was not what they wanted to see.
And they didn't have any sort of day or program dedicated to Karen Reid, right?
To my knowledge, I don't know. I think they wanted to use me they invited me months ago, and I think they kind of were hoping that I could bring Karen Reid with me. But that didn't happen. So they just were like, yeah, we're all set then. So it's like, okay. I mean, I can't believe they thought Karen Reid would actually go to that, which is just crazy to me. Like, I guess I'd never heard of CrimeCon before they invited me there, but I'm like, sure, sounds like fun. A free trip to Denver, give it a shot. But,
Were you invited and then uninvited?
Yeah, I was invited months ago by Susan Hendricks, who is one of their interviewers there on stage. And, she talked to me throughout the trial. She was there when the acquittal happened. She was outside. Like she understood what a big deal this whole thing was. But apparently she kind of just led me on. I kept asking her, like, when are, so can I make the announcement? And she's like, not yet. I just have to figure out a couple more things. And then eventually I was just like, can I make this announcement or not? And she's like, okay, I talked to them and I'm sorry, Aiden, but you're not coming. And I'm like, okay, thank you for leading me on for 3 months, but I appreciate that.
And that's because you couldn't bring Karen with you?
Yeah, that's my theory. Because she kept asking me, they want to know if you could bring Karen and her lawyers with you. And I'm like, no, it's not like a joint package like that,
Gotcha. That makes sense.
No, I mean, I can't imagine a true crime event in this past year that doesn't cover Karen Reid. I mean, if you don't want to call it the biggest case in America, it's up there. It's one of the top, three, right? Koberger, Richard Allen, and Karen Reid. I mean, really.
Yeah, easily one. I mean, no offense to the people that are into those trials, and those are obviously important trials too. One did not result in a trial, right? He was quite clearly guilty. The other was not televised. Although from people who follow that case, it sounded like the judge was very similar to the judge, or even worse, they say, Judge Gall. And it wasn't as like open and shut. Like I understand a lot of people believe in Richard Allen's innocence. I see from what I've seen, I've seen no overwhelming evidence, not even close to convict him of murder. But at the same time, like what made the Karen Reid case so intriguing was, I mean, it had it all. First of all, she was so obviously innocent in so many people's opinions, but also the cast of characters in this were almost like cartoonishly evil, and like Proctor and Tully and Jennifer McCabe and people like that. And there were so many people who were just obviously lying on the stand, and it was just so unbelievable. And then it resulted in a mistrial somehow, and that just kind of built up a second one even more. And we all saw what happened there.
Yeah, no, I mean, and I covered some part of Richard Allen. Actually, I did a couple of videos on it, and I saw one of the opinions where she tried to throw the attorneys off of the case, and I read it, and it was egregious. I said, this is going to get reversed. It was reversed, and now you got this judge who tried to get these attorneys thrown off the case, and now they're trying the case in front of her. I knew that it probably wasn't going to be a smooth trial, and from the reports that I'm hearing, there's a lot there that needs to be looked at. And if I had the bandwidth, I would look at it, but I'm just quite bogged down with a lot of other things. Let me ask you another question. I know that I was not able to come to the Wilbur. It was Friday night. We got our Sabbath, so maybe the next time you'll consider me when you schedule it. But
Saturday night, yeah,
Saturday night might work if it's in the winter and late enough. But so I guess I don't know exactly everything that went on in the Wilbur but I know that you have some sort of documentary going on, right? I mean, there's Yeah, and is part of it going to be what happened at the Wilbur? Is that why some of it is kind of kept under lock and key?
Yes. So the documentary crew was there. They filmed the entire thing. You know, like it was a whole day. I went to there was a hotel nearby where they stayed in, and I went there and we did an interview for a little over an hour or so, just prepping, you know, what was going on in my mind, talking about the case, what's happened afterwards, etc. And they filmed me walking about half a mile to the Wilbur Theater, right through the Boston Common. During peak rush hour, and you know, behind the scenes, you know, backstage at the Wilbur. So you're going to see all sorts of footage there, and then of course the crowd and interviewing people outside and speaking to them. And so I didn't want it streamed because I wanted to have something exclusive for the documentary. And then afterwards, I will air all the footage, but after the documentary comes out, because you want exclusive stuff in the documentary.
Right. And so Solomon, just so you should know, there's apparently two separate documentaries and movies going on.
Yes.
You got Turtle Boys and you got Karen Reed's.
No.
So which one's going to come out first? I wonder.
If that
coming
Netflix
out
one
first.
happens, I feel like that's already kind of in the works, but it's gonna suck.
I personally feel like Turtle Boys will come out first because they said 4 to 6 months after the trial ended. We're already almost 3 months, aren't we? After.
Yeah.
I feel like Netflix is probably having some issues right now with everything going on with Lindsay
Right.
tagging them and her posts and all that too.
They're
Or
like, never
sandpaper.
mind. Go pound
But this
sand,
is
Elizabeth
interesting what
Banks.
he's about to start talking about here about the movies and the rights.
Cool.
No,
working together on this?
no, it's wrong. So there's two separate documentaries. There is the Turtleboy documentary and the Sandpaper documentary. The Sandpaper documentary is a pro McAlbert documentary. It's a British company that has a deal with Netflix. But the problem is they secured the deal with Netflix before they got any like exclusive agreements with people who really the most interesting people in this case. No one from the Reed team or the Reed family will interview with them. But they have the McAlberts, they have the O'Keefes, and apparently, from what I saw yesterday, posted on her Twitter account, Zora, who's the director of the documentary, interviewed Lindsay Catani and Catherine Peter. And so if that's your documentary, I mean, it's just not going to do well. So meanwhile, our documentary has obviously me, I believe David Yannetti, Richie from Microdots, and a couple other people who testified at the trial, and as well as there is an offer in front of Karen Reed and Alan Jackson right now. So they may join us as well. And if not, if they don't join our project, they're not going to be in a documentary because they're not doing the Sandpaper one either.
Wait, but there is a movie deal that Karen Reed signed, right? I mean, that came out.
That's a misunderstanding.
What's that?
That's her rights. So she doesn't have a movie deal. She has signed her rights over to, I believe the company's called SBI. At least that's my understanding of it. She has not signed any sort of.
Explain that a little bit more because I think a lot of people watching may not understand the difference.
I don't really understand the difference that much, but it was explained to me. My understanding of it is that like there's no Karen Reed movie like that's in the project right now, except with my company called Compelling Pictures, the company that I sign with. And again, Karen has an offer in front of her that she could sign or not sign. But in order to portray me in a movie, like you would need my permission. Like I would have to sign my rights over to you and obviously be compensated for that. And so, whereas like with Karen Reed, I'm told that somebody could play her part without compensating her, which is what's happening with the Elizabeth Banks thing.
Right.
So, she has an offer in front of her. Again, she can sign it or not sign it. I think it would be better if she did. I think a documentary with both me and Karen and her defense team on it would just bury the Sandpaper documentary, which is our primary competitor. And I think because they're both going to be coming out around the same time. And I think ours is going to be a million times better.
Yeah, but this Elizabeth one, I mean, that's the one that like every time Alan Jackson gets a chance, he's discrediting it and saying that they should have spoken to them and, they didn't ask us, they didn't call us. So like he's trying to, kind of play it really down. But the other ones where she signed over her rights, I mean, aren't they going to be making some sort of movie about her because of it? I mean, isn't that what's going to happen?
Well, you need a production company to sign, there's no movie. Nothing's been greenlit. There's no deal. There's just no deal. So
Let me dumb this down a little bit, okay? Let's say I think that somebody at some point in time is going to want to make a movie about Martin Radner, okay? Brother Counsel.
Good
so
movie.
I go over to him and I say, hey, I'm going to give you $10,000. I want you to sign your rights over to me for this movie. That way, when Netflix comes or Sandpaper comes and says, hey, we want to make a movie about you, obviously you're going to sign whatever I tell you to sign. It's practically an assignment of rights.
Yes, that's what it is. That's exactly what the deal is right there. So they don't, when a movie comes, this company will basically represent and own the rights to Karen Reed's likeness. It's my understanding.
Okay. All right. Well, the way that I see this.
What do you think, Lawlene? If she'd have been convicted, would they have been like, oh, well, it's because we're associated with Aiden and he's pissed everybody off? It sounds pretty
I was
cool.
trying to read her question. What if Karen would have been convicted? What?
You think she would have sort of blamed Turtleboy?
No.
You don't think?
Well, how could she? I mean, unless she's going to
Just
try to say that Judge Canoni's disdain for her was because of Turtleboy, and that the his office is determined to after.
yeah, I mean, I could see him saying, "Hey, well, he pissed everybody off, and he kept on and on and on, and he had all these people with the TDS behind the scenes."
It wasn't that many people. We look at how many people he brought out there. I think that's way more valuable. I mean, I think the DA's mindset and Canoni's disdain were there before Turtleboy came in. I mean, we saw that as soon as Alan Jackson came in.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Because
I think
they did not like Karen.
I think it would be easy to blame not just Turtleboy, but like everybody, you know, like saying that it was the crowds and everything like that that made them continue,
Yeah,
you know.
it could have
I
been.
mean, they could say that. It definitely wouldn't be true, but they could
I
say
mean,
that.
they blamed the jury, so yeah. I mean, they people are going to blame whoever when it's all said and
It's their
done.
fault.
But
Exactly.
It's the jury's fault.
Is that I would find it hard to have a movie where you and Karen are both the main characters or documentary because the story is either about this journalist who discovered this case and blew it up, and then he got famous and whatever. Like it's a story about you as opposed to a story about a girl about her story, gets arrested for being falsely accused, and it's about her team, her defense, what's going on in court. And yeah, part of the story is that this journalist is blowing up the case. But you see, I would have a problem with there being two main characters, Turtleboy and Karen Reid, in the same movie.
You're right about that. It's got to come from one angle or the other. And the Body in the Snow documentary came from her angle. And I was, you can't tell the story without mentioning me and my involvement in it, obviously. So like there was, I think the second episode I was heavily featured in it. I didn't interview with them. I couldn't do it because of my exclusivity agreement with Compelling. But yeah, I mean, this documentary is going to be from my perspective because that's what they're interested in. They're interested in, and they've workshopped this and asked around, and they find this the most interesting angle, just like how this Karen Reid story came to be. Like the story existed before I arrived, but no one was paying attention to it. And so they're interested in how I came along and started writing about this and how it turned into like this free Karen Reid sensation, this worldwide movement, and all the things that have come along with it, and me getting arrested and going to jail and all that stuff.
Right. Okay. So Salman, let's move on to the case, the first case I want to talk about. We're going to get into your motion, but I want to kind of talk about some of the other issues that we have to talk about because I think it's important for people to know about it. Let's talk briefly about Kelsey Fitz Simmons. Kelsey Fitz Simmons, have you been covering that also, Aiden?
I can't go. I mean, I have briefly because I got real fired up about that, the bail revocation audio because it was so horrible. But prior to that, because Kelsey Fitz Simmons is also represented by my attorney, Tim Bradel, I have elected to avoid it because if I took a pro Kelsey Fitz Simmons position, then people would just say, well, you're saying that because your lawyer represents her. If I took an anti Kelsey Fitz Simmons position, I would be undermining my own attorney. So I think it's better if I just stay out of it.
Yeah, well, I just heard the interview that Young Jerks did with the judge, Carol Erskine.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, first of all, I mean, it's kind of the first time I've heard her speak. I don't know if you've heard her before, but I mean, really, really intelligent, really preaching to the choir with a lot of the same points.
Really nice lady too. She was friends with my mother. She sent me a really nice message after she passed, and because she's local to Worcester County, I believe initially.
Yeah, I mean, and it's good to hear from a judge, because I'm a lawyer, I'm kind of from the lawyer seat and I see what's going on and I'm telling you how I would feel about certain rulings. And then when she says, well, I've been on the bench and I've presided over 1,000 revocation hearings and this is ridiculous what happened, it, kind of makes you feel bad. But Salman, have you heard about the Kelsey Fitz Simmons case? I know I tried to send you some stuff. What are your takeaways from the Kelsey Fitz Simmons case?
I don't know very much about it. If there's something specific, you may want to ask something more specific.
Okay, so what is that there was a motion, she was shot in the chest as a result of some sort of altercation, which is not really relevant so much about the merits of the case. But she was in the hospital for like 53 days, and she was charged with assault with a dangerous weapon, even though the allegations are that she was pointing a gun at a cop, and you would think attempted murder. But
and she is a cop too,
and she is a cop
in the same police department that shot her.
So she is a cop.
And they were serving her with a restraining order that her baby daddy, whatever your fiance, had applied for and received ex parte because he told the judge that she was a danger to their newborn baby.
Right. So she has a newborn baby. Police show up, which she's familiar with. These are people that she worked with, and they say, we're taking away your baby. Okay, so obviously not an easy situation. And Okay, question is whether she held a gun to herself or she held a gun at the cops. Point is that she's arrested and she was shot in the chest and she was arraigned from her hospital bed, but she's got all types of inner problems, internal organ problems, broken ribs. And then what happens is that she gets out on bond, but she has to breathe into the scram device. Okay, and it's very difficult for her to breathe into the scram device. So Tim Bradel, same attorney that's representing Turtleboy, gets onto the.
Can you hear me? I'm frozen.
Oh, yeah, you are frozen.
Oh, I think he had a stroke. Stroke Solomon.
That wasn't true. All right, I can still hear you loud and clear. This is really interesting. Okay, keep going.
Yeah, why don't you go off and go back on for a minute?
Yeah.
Okay.
What up, Dean?
Yo, what's up?
Hey, Dean.
What up? What you
Not
got
much.
going on?
What do I got going on?
Mm-hmm.
Well, apparently nothing because I showed up to your show.
That is apparent, my friend.
Yeah. Facts.
Yeah, I don't have much going on in my life, and that's unfortunately why I'm here. No, I'm just
cool.
I'm just joking, man.
This is the best place to be. I
Oh,
actually
nice.
sit at home hoping.
Mary B sent a super sticker.
This is the best place to be if you don't have friends, and you need time. You need something to kill time. I agree with you, Mary B. That was a rude way to say it, but I'm not going to disagree with you.
No, listen, I am here because I have too many friends and it's overwhelming, so I just ignore all of them.
That's a good way to do it.
The silence that proceeded from me was because I totally believe you, Mary B. That's what.
You can see by the look on his face, he completely believes you.
No,
I'm very, very popular.
Back to
I don't know why.
Yeah,
super popular.
Like, what's he looking at? You know, is he looking at some of the documents that I sent him before? But that's the age of technology. At least I don't have to repeat the entire story of Kelsey Fitz Simmons. But I mean, that's such a crazy case. I mean, you know, it's been about 2 weeks. She's been locked up for 2 weeks. I can't imagine that her condition's improving when she's in jail.
No.
But
Sorry, Dean, if you didn't figure it out by now, we're watching Brother Counsel interview Turtleboy. Well, Brother Counsel and his brother's Counsel. So, little Turtleboy interview. I think this was like today or yesterday, wasn't it?
Sorry, were you saying something, Danny? I was typing in the chat, and I'm terrible at
No, I was talking to Mary B.
It's a callback from
Just
yesterday.
telling Mary B what to tell you next time we stop the show.
okay, Solomon, are you back with us?
Yes, and I was able to hear everything up until that point. So
Okay.
so there's a scram, which is basically an alcohol tether that you blow into.
Yeah, an alcohol tether. So then Tim Bradel, her attorney, files this motion to modify so that she can go test in another way, an alternative way, like through urine, something like that. And
Why would she need that?
Why would she need? Oh, because she's on house arrest.
She can't leave. She can't go somewhere to take a pee test because she's on house arrest.
Oh, but she's got the scram. Why can't she just blow into it?
Oh, because she got shot in the diaphragm.
Oh, so
and she has broken ribs.
Yeah, it's hard for her to breathe. So like she's willing to take a test, but she would like an alternative one, the P one. But you can't do the P one at home. You got to go into the clinic or whatever, and she's not allowed to leave her house.
That's reasonable. Okay.
Okay, so she can't blow into the scram device because she's in immense pain. It's torture for her. She's broken ribs and all types of internal organs that are messed up. So Tim Bradel files a motion just to modify her bond. At the hearing, the judge says, I don't think that she's going to be able to comply with the.
I did some outside research on this topic, on the scram device. So the issue isn't, well, I mean, I guess it is kind of hard. Like you have to blow hard. This is definitely going to come out wrong.
Oh, you blow hard and it comes out wrong. Okay.
Yeah.
No, it's like you have to do like a certain, like you have to breathe into it a certain way. Like you have to stay like consistent and like for a certain period of time. So it's not really that it's like hard, like difficult, but it's hard, like complicated.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I think I did hear about this. And yeah, it is difficult, especially if you have like
buckshot in your diaphragm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or a 45 or 9, whatever it was, to the diaphragm.
That's crazy. That's crazy. I mean, she didn't drink. Like drinking is not in this.
Yeah, but she was like, she was under like a mental watch for a little while and shit. I think they probably knew that when they went over there.
Yeah,
So
but
they
who
were-
hasn't been under a mental watch a time or two?
Seriously.
But she also went and got her weapon, which was probably pretty alarming. So It's shitty that they don't have body cams today.
It's
Today's
ridiculous.
age. They need
It
body
is
cams.
ridiculous.
They can afford 600 different accessories with LED lights on it for the fucking car. 600 different fixtures to add to the car, but they can't get one fucking body cam. Little
Because they
GoPro.
don't want it.
Yeah. Come on. Y'all
The
bullshit.
release restrictions, and therefore I'm revoking bond. She has to be locked up now.
Yeah.
What?
And it was
Are
not.
there other violations? There had to have been other violations.
No, not only that, there was no motion on the table to revoke the bail from the prosecution. And if you listen to the audio, they don't even ask for her to have her bail revoked. So
Who's the judge? Is this Judge Bev again?
no, some other hyphenated C word. And she goes in there and like they were just expecting to either have a new form of testing allowed or not have a new form of testing allowed. Like that was the worst case scenario. They thought was just the worst she could say is no, I'm not going to let you. You have to do this. You have to blow it in the machine, whatever. And so they go in there and they go, well, she can't really blow it in the machine. It's too painful. I think they called it like compared it to torture. And she goes, really? Well, if she can't do it, then we're gonna have to put her back in jail.
And didn't even give her the option of keeping it. Just said,
nope.
Go to jail.
Just
Is
go
she
to
still
jail.
in jail right now with this judge, or did they appeal it?
Been over 2 weeks. You cannot appeal.
That is ridiculously outrageous.
You know, as somebody who's had their bail revoked for, you can't appeal bail revocation. You have to go. You have to go to the SJC immediately. Like, and
What's
SJC,
this judge's name?
It's got a hyphen in it.
Yeah, I forgot what it is also.
McCarthy Naaman.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah.
Wow.
But Solomon, I mean, tell us a little bit about due process. I mean, is that constitutional even? Like, there's no. I mean, she just said, okay, this is a motion to modify. This isn't a violation motion. This isn't a dangerous hearing. This isn't a bond hearing. This is just a motion to modify. And then she says, we're going to lock you up, taking away her liberty. You know, what about least restrictive means? What's your constitutional look at what happened?
Well, it's not really so. Well, it kind of is constitutional. There's obviously a due process angle here, but generally speaking, the way bond works is if you want to modify bond or revoke bond, there either has to be a material change of circumstances or some sort of abuse of discretion that was utilized or relied upon by a previous judge in setting bond. Like, for example, let's say somebody's wanted for multiple murder charges and has multiple murder convictions and is let out on a personal bond. Okay. Obviously, that would be most likely viewed as an abuse of discretion. Whichever judge gave that ridiculous bond was abusing his or her discretion. A change of circumstances would be if, let's say, something changes while you're on bond. So let's say somebody's on bond, they're not a flight risk, they're not a danger to the community, but then they win the lottery and buy a private island in a country that doesn't extradite. Well, that's a change of circumstance. You can go to the court and say, hey, we need to modify the bond and either put a tether on or restrict movement or house arrest or lock him or her up, something along those lines because of this change of circumstance. For something like this, for the judge to do this is frankly ridiculous. This judge ought to be ashamed of herself. And most likely, if I had to guess, based on the cases that I've worked on and based on the asinine rulings that I've seen judges make in not exactly similar, but somewhat similar circumstances. And I have had a case very similar to this where a judge revoked bond for no reason. It was ridiculous. And it was obvious why the judge did it. And I'm guessing that's why the judge is doing it here. It's to basically coerce a plea out of the defendant. There's some sort of offer on the table. The judge wants the defendant to take it, or the judge just doesn't want the case to go to trial for whatever reason. And that's often why a judge would make such a ridiculous ruling. And this is assuming that you're saying it correctly, this is a completely asinine ruling. To revoke bond because you're asking for a modification is ridiculous. And
and there's like, oh, it was almost like a gotcha to Bradle. Like, oh, really? You know, so you don't want it. Oh, so you're telling me that she can't blow into it. Okay, well, I guess you're leaving me no choice.
No other violations. You're sure there were
there was no violations. In fact, the probation officer said at the hearing under oath that he would not consider anything that she did a violation, meaning there were certain times that she blew into that she was not able to complete the test, but eventually she was able to complete the test that day. And the probation officer said, I would not consider that a violation. This was not instigated by the probation office. This was a motion by Bradle just to modify. And the probation officer was completely supportive of her position. And then the judge seemed to have taken something so personally. Like if you listen to this,
you got to hear the audio. You got to
hear the audio. So
her tone is what really sticks out the most. How cold she is and rude. She yells at the probation officer one time. She's like, "No one's talking to you." The guy's like trying to explain why it's not a big deal. He's like,
"Are they working on a motion to disqualify the judge?" I mean, it seems kind of obvious that this judge really shouldn't be. It's almost impossible to get those motions.
Yeah, those never work. They tried. I mean, Alan Jackson tried that. That didn't work. You know, so like because the judges themselves are the ones who rule on it.
But then generally you can take it up to the chief judge. I don't know. I know Michigan law and I know some other states, but generally speaking, once that motion is denied, you get an automatic appeal to the chief judge. And
I think he did. Did he not order something in order to appeal? I think he did. I know he's working on something.
He said he's got to go to the SJC, and the SJC takes time.
Yeah,
it's very specific format, a lot longer. It's a lot of time that has to be invested in those because we had an SJC thing when I was in jail. And we actually got my sentence knocked down from 90 to 60 days. But other than that, you have to have like really good evidence that of some sort of mistake made by the judge.
Yeah, I mean,
and like, for instance, with mine, we said that, I forget our exact argument, but like even the allegation against me, which was untrue and dropped the second I got out of jail, was that I pushed her onto a couch. And Bradel's argument was like, we don't put people in jail for that. Like, it's not a violent crime. And so the judge agreed, and the judge gives the single justice at the SJC agreed. And so he gives the judge a chance to respond to this and explain how is this guy a danger to the community? And the judge said in his ruling, Judge McCollum, that I assaulted a pregnant woman, and she wasn't pregnant. So he just blatantly, to cover his own ass, because these judges don't like to get overruled, he just made something up about her being pregnant, and said that I assaulted her. I didn't, those charges were dropped anyway. But anyway, my point here is that it's pretty hard to get something overturned at the SJC.
Yeah, and he did file a motion for reconsideration, Solomon, and he attached because one of the things that she made up is that, there's no medical records. So he filed a motion for reconsideration, and he attached a medical record letter from the treating surgeon about what her injuries are and why it's so difficult for her to breathe. And she said, nah, we're not going to reconsider it. And sorry, she's in jail. And I mean, I think that reeks of due process.
That's shameful. That's absolutely shameful. Again, assuming it's the way you're describing it, and I have no reason to believe otherwise, that's shameful by the judge. This judge ought to be ashamed of herself for doing something like that. There's no reason for that.
Yeah, I mean,
pretend to be fair. And by the way, there's plenty of judges that do things that are not fair, but at least they pretend to be fair.
Yeah,
they do it in such a way that it looks like they're being fair. We saw that in plenty of times in Karen Reed trial, where she would almost make it sound like she was grappling with what to do, but everybody already knew what was going to happen. And by the way, just so you know, doctor, because you got to be always honest with your doctor.
Yes.
I came into this without any clue who you were, who Karen Reed was. I had no idea. My brother started telling me about these cases, and my head was exploding. And then when I saw that he wasn't making it up, it was unbelievable.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, this is shocking stuff.
It is interesting to watch newcomers who are first exposed to this, because you can't believe it because it's cartoonish. It's like, this can't be real. And then you hear it played out in court, and it's like, is it exactly how it was described to be? Like, it's like a movie. Like, I didn't think stuff like this happened in real life. That's what made it so interesting for me when I first wrote about it, was that, like, I'm like, this can't, what? They're all this stuff. I'm like, what? And they're still going forward with this? This can't be. What's going on? And they just I just couldn't believe it. And I still can't believe it to this day. It's been like 3 years.
No, I mean,
it's like a movie that's written by somebody who has no grasp on reality. Because a lot of these things, if you were writing movies, like, no, don't put that in. What are you talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Of course they would have searched the house. Of course they would have interviewed the people there when he died. What are you talking about?
My favorite part of this is showing a picture of John O'Keefe's arm to people who have no idea about the case, and I say, tell me what that's from. Tell me what that's from. And then, like, dog bite, car crash never makes the list. It's always like barbed wire, I don't know, a knife, usually it's a dog attack or an animal attack. But if you want to get a little bit, I say, okay, what else? I say maybe knife, maybe barbed wire, maybe, like car crash. And then, like, you watch their face.
Yeah.
What's up, sweet one?
What's going on?
What's
Hey,
happening?
sweet woman. Hello.
What's going on your Friday?
Not much.
Yeah, you're not cool enough to be out Friday either.
I was cool, but I came home and became uncool.
I guess you're still cool. You did something, so
Came home and became comfortable.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right.
Carrie B, did you figure out how to go to Discord and check your messages and grab the StreamYard link? Carrie B wants to come up on panel.
I'm going to assume the answer is no, because they're not here yet.
They're lost in between here and Discord, somewhere in StreamYard.
Between dimensions.
Yeah, somewhere in purgatory.
Yeah. Just hitting buttons. Just, what does this one do? What does this one do?
Whatever happened to Little Miss?
She's full on JFK now.
Oh, full on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I watched JFK too. That's what everybody forgets. I just don't chat. I was listening to it the other day, and Wallflower and Mary B and Little Miss and somebody else were in there having a good time while I was at work.
I feel
Working
violated.
hard.
You shouldn't feel violated. I got screenshots. I mean, I was
Was
thinking,
I
what
being
would
funny?
Dean
I'm
do?
always funny.
I was like, what would Dean do? And I was like,
Sorry, Danny,
screenshot.
were you saying something? I got distracted.
Screenshots. So,
Well, I'm always being good, so I have nothing to worry about.
yeah,
Wait, what are we? Seriously though, what were you guys talking about?
we
You know,
weren't
I
even
asked
talking.
about Little Miss, and then Danny went on like a long ramble about.
We weren't even talking.
Oh, well, thanks for sparing the audience your long ramble, Danny.
Dean Lawlene's back. Be quiet.
No.
Don't do that with
Has he
Lawlene.
ever filtered himself because I'm around?
She's sensitive.
She doesn't even watch the show, Danny.
She doesn't,
She doesn't even watch the show.
She doesn't have to watch it.
Is it just her, or
Damn it! You
does
did
that
it
apply
again. You had
to?
awkward silence going there.
Yeah,
There
you ruined
go.
it.
Does that
Dean.
apply to
Running your damn
everybody?
mouth.
Funny
Because
because
Every time.
prior to the trial,
Every time.
I'm like, what the hell could those be if not a dog bite? And they're like, it came from the car. And they're like, can you explain it to me? And the plebans of the world were like, you'll see a trial. And I'm like, they all had their own theories. They're like, maybe it was from the undercarriage of the car. Maybe it was the rear quarter panel that did it. Taillight wasn't on my bingo card. The taillight.
It was the blue paint that did it. I mean,
Yeah,
that pretty much proved what did it.
Yeah, I'm like taillight. When Joe Paul said that in the first trial, I'm like, taillight did it. You can't be serious right now. Taillight. So the plastic polycarbonate taillight broke and then somehow went through his sleeve without cutting it at all, and it caused these linear parallel laceration pairs all over. What? Who believes this? This is madness. That's what I mean. You're just like, am I crazy? This can't be real, right?
Well, the judge did everything she could to restrict the defense's experts' testimony on that.
Yeah.
There were
And,
some really asinine rulings there.
We didn't even hear the best witness. You guys missed Garrett Wing. If you haven't seen the Melanie Little episode where she interviews Garrett Wing, who was on the witness list.
Right, he was on the witness list.
He
As a
is.
dog
You know,
expert?
oh yeah. You thought, I mean, I love Dr. Marie Russell, but this guy was.
Dude, we were fired up that Garrett Wing was going to go on there, weren't we?
Man.
We were
I
looking
was
forward
actually
to
a
that.
little bit nervous of how he would do under cross-examination, but I couldn't wait for it to direct.
Yeah, it was going to be pretty good.
Because most law enforcement gets like standoffish on cross, and I was afraid he
you
was
even
gonna
watch
do
the
that.
freaking show, Lawleen?
If there's a way to pull up my watch hours and compare them to Dean's, like I'm sure I'm outdoing him by a lot.
Oh, probably. For sure. For sure.
Probably.
Probably. I don't know about watch hours. Let's see who's got the most views. I don't know. That video's got 1,200 views on it, Lawleen. It's pretty good. Pretty good.
Like,
What do you mean?
Here,
Which
and I
video?
hear him speak. You would have been on.
What?
What do you mean? Which video?
This one.
That has nothing to do with comparing mine and Dean's. Like,
You even watch the freaking show, Lawleen? You even watch the freaking show, Lawleen?
I think all of the views are from you.
Yes.
You take the win any way you can get it, but she won. So
Yeah, no, I mean, they
So
had so much.
Cheryl-
The second trial, they had so much on there. La Posada, I mean, okay, anyway, let's not talk about the trial with Karen Reed. We did that already. But let me ask you this. Aiden, did you see the Karen Reed motion to dismiss in the civil case?
I did see it. I watched the hearing the other day, and it seems more like the Turtleboy hearing, I would call it, because the guy kept bringing my name up and kept mentioning me, and I'm like, I'm not the one being sued here, am I?
I don't understand this. I've been telling this to my channel. I've been telling this on Twitter.
Hold on. What are you talking about, Cheryl? Turtleboy versus Flipper. You talking about Joe Flipperhead?
Flipperhead, I guess. Like, it's in Discord.
I thought they were buddies.
They are buddies.
Okay,
What
but
Discord?
we're in Discord.
Cheryl
Yeah,
needs to DM it
Discord's
to you
odd.
so we can see it.
Yeah, send it somewhere and we'll watch it.
Oh, it's in general.
Oh, I see it. Oh.
Oh, it's live right now.
Wow, we lost a bunch of people listening to this earlier. It better be good.
My point was, but wait. But what we need to focus on is the fact that she still fucking talks. So clearly he's not a fucking
Exactly. Yeah, I completely agree. My question is, and I was trying to find somebody help her try to chat, so I kind of tuned out a little bit before. Sorry if I missed it. So I missed why Flipperhead's even a psycho anyway. Like, where's the? Let's talk about receipts.
Okay, I'll tell you exactly what happened.
Joe's a psycho. And it's like, why is he a psycho? I don't get it.
What happened was, there was this one. I don't want to air all her shit out, but it was like there was one day in June I stopped talking to her, and then I just stopped responding. I just completely went dark. I did not answer a text. That was for 3 weeks. Okay, after 3 weeks of nothing, she starts this group chat and with this other account named the TED account. Everybody probably knows who it is. That account messages me photos of my grandmother's Facebook, threatening me, threatening my grandma. Mind you, no contact with Olivia up until this.
Right.
When this starts happening, and these people, it was Olivia and this other account working together. When this starts happening, I get fucking pissed off.
So who's the psycho then? So somebody said to you a
Aiden called me a
screenshot of your
psycho.
grandma.
Aiden called me a psycho. Aiden called me a psycho because after this person refused to FaceTime me, sent me pictures like 10 years ago.
Point, Joe. So
like,
you're not the psycho. The person that's stalking your grandma is the fucking psycho.
So when he said I'm a psycho after he told me that he FaceTimed her. But I did not believe him because I figured he would say anything to shut it up because he's hiring her. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I thought he was just telling me I FaceTimed her. I was like, dude, I don't believe you. She wouldn't FaceTime me. So based off my past with this person, yeah, I didn't believe him. If that makes me a psycho, then so be it.
Yeah.
I don't see him.
But isn't the psycho the person that's stalking your grandma?
Yeah. Yeah. Or the person,
No, he's about to go
what I
live.
mean? Like that's weird.
Yeah, but like they both have
Who
their
is?
crazy sides. Like that, we
Turtleboy.
can't say. You know what I mean?
Sure. I mean, that's
so
all
like
good. I just wanted to ask that. It was more of a okay. So where's the proof
Well,
that
how-
Flipper
like,
had the
all of you
psycho?
guys
Because
on
I
here-
haven't seen any.
you know what the most fucked up part is? There's a lot of people that are in this chat that I can see right now that knew about some of this shit that I was telling them, and they fucking were 100% by my side, and then magically, they all stopped talking to me.
I was one of those
we
people.
found out that she FaceTimed Vetero and Turtleboy. So like I get them taking the word on that, but like again, we can't just pretend like all these people didn't fucking agree
On their
and didn't.
word, though.
Well, I mean, that's risky.
Yeah. But like,
So
Yeah.
why does it matter that she FaceTimed Vetero and Turtle? Aren't they like they're working together, right?
He's never met Olivia though in person, I guess.
I
I didn't
see.
know that, but
Oh, okay,
So-
right, gotcha.
but I think they had to interview her for a job. Like that's because like you can't just hire someone you don't know.
Yeah,
That's,
yeah.
Like
I don't really want to keep talking about it. Like it's like
Yeah, okay, fair. No, that's all good. I just had that question. I mean, like, yeah, it's fine. It's your personal life. Unfortunately, you guys are, whether you like it or not, and it's on a
Ask
small
Eric,
scale
no,
compared to
strength.
Hollywood, you are a public figures in the movement anyway. You are. You know what I mean? So people, and that's with Aiden too. Is like, why do people talk about me? It's like because you're a fucking
We are too, Bossum ass.
celebrity in this movement. If that makes sense, do you know what I mean? So
me.
well, you are. You're a public figure. You know, everyone knows who Flipperhead is. Everyone knows who Olivia is. Everyone.
Yeah,
knows.
that's what sucks is like,
Yeah,
I
that's
feel like
right.
he
So it
enjoys
just-
doing what he does on here, and then it got fucking
Yeah.
over like one-sided stories. This whole fucking all these rumors and the stalking shit. Which again, he lives in fucking Philly. Like, if he's gonna go and see her, he's gonna go like see her. Like and then it was started by one of her so-called friends, and like that's in screenshots.
Yeah,
So it's
right.
like, can we just clear the record? Like, I have no issues with Turtleboy, like as far as.
Me either.
what he
I'm
does.
like,
I don't agree with
Are
everything.
they
but,
saying what I
so
think
it just
they're
sucks that
saying?
this is being all looped together because I
They
know this is
are.
just gonna fucking.
well, I think
be
that
over.
was just Aiden's,
that's fucked
deflecting,
up, 'cause
and his automatic deflection was, well, what about you psychopath? And that's how it kind of, because he was being accused of something that obviously, Karen says he did. And
Anyway, Joe posted the
so,
receipts. Everyone who thought there was no receipts,
and I guess
Karen's
if
words
there's-
herself.
everyone wants to hear
So-
the recording. So if Karen doesn't want the recording out, then maybe Karen
I
needs to actually
wouldn't
say
even
something.
ask
I
her
don't know.
for the recording.
Yeah, I know, but if Karen doesn't want the recording out and that's why you can't post it, then Karen needs to say it.
It was a private
until
conversation, though. She doesn't have any responsibility to say nothing.
she doesn't. But if people want to believe it, then that's what will happen. I'm not saying Karen has to do anything. What I'm saying is for people to actually believe it, that's what they're going to want. Like, that's all. I'm just stating a fact. I'm not arguing that Karen
To
has
not
do
believe it, you
anything.
would have to think that for some reason she's just made up this lie.
Yeah, But no,
24 hours after
what's going
it
to happen?
happened.
24 hours after she magically just assumed that there was a recording.
I'm just going to state the obvious here. What's going to happen now is everyone's going to say that those texts are fake. And I'm not
No,
saying
what
that.
they're gonna
That's not
say-
my
they're
opinion.
not.
But
What they're
that's what's
gonna
going
say-
to happen. I believe
Listen,
you. I'm
what
just
they're
saying
gonna say-
that's what people will say.
You
What
heard
they're
Aiden
gonna
say
say-
it in here tonight. She sent me the same thing
No,
after the Wilbur.
It's already everybody's already fucking. They're saying that you're only releasing this because of what Purple like exposed about you, even though you didn't fucking expose shit.
Which
okay?
is ridiculous because
And
it's
he's
nothing.
posting that. He goes, funny. Like, isn't that crazy? Like, he has like these texts now, like about Karen,
Oh,
and it was
yeah,
after
yeah.
I called him out.
I've
And Purple
been
had the
sitting on this for
opportunity.
2 weeks, dude. It was
Purple
before
had
he
the
even said
opportunity to
anything.
talk, and he fucking left.
Live
That's the
on
thing with these
YouTube.
people; they don't want to be on the spot.
Of course
Like,
he left
Did you
because
have
he went to
recording
watch
yesterday?
Turtleboy.
2 days ago?
Yeah, and he was in here for a good 15 minutes. He could have fucking talked, but he didn't.
Yeah, he
Look
was
at the
in here.
date on
That's
the
right.
text.
And
It's the 15th of. It was 2 weeks ago.
yeah, the Monday. It's the Monday after the Wilbur.
So none of the fucking Kool-Aid shit even happened yet.
Yeah, that's
Even
that's true. That's true.
I'm
shit
just
is
sick
true.
of like the
I don't
deflection
fucking-
as far as Kool-Aid goes. He thinks that his whole fucking life revolves around Kool-Aid. Nobody gives a shit about you, Kool-Aid. We literally laugh at you and that's it. We don't think about you. We don't talk about you. Like, nobody gives a shit. He's the only one obsessing.
Yeah,
And that
because
unfortunately led to this shit because like
We don't
well
have to
no,
look
it's
any
because
farther
Joe
than.
posted
Even if
on
it led to it, I think if
All right. Turtle Boy's live. Turtle Boy's live. Damn, I
So
want
wait, okay, let me just
It's
just
gonna
ask
be
a couple
too
questions.
hard. Too hard.
Let me just
Dean.
ask. No, let
This
me
is
just
like
ask a
catching
couple
you up on
questions.
the Young and the Restless that's been
Can-
going on for 30 years.
Can I ask a couple questions? It sounds like he being accused of, or Turtle Boy's being accused of recording a conversation with Karen.
No, I think he's being accused of
It's
dating
either
Olivia
Olivia
now.
or Joe.
Yeah, I think he's been talking. That's what Joe was saying. He's been talking to Olivia now, either hiring her or they're dating.
No,
No,
but
see, Joe was attracted to Olivia. And when Joe
Yeah.
first came on stream, like the big joke was that him and Olivia were going to go out on a date.
I remember,
Yeah,
but he
so I
just
don't know.
said,
so what was the recording thing
Boy
about? Because
hired
it
Olivia
really
for his
sounded
case.
like they were saying that he recorded a conversation.
now he could have
Yeah,
because
that
Karen supposedly called him and got on his ass after
no, she
the
sent him a
clip.
text the day after the Wilbur. That's two different things they're talking about.
Yeah,
They're
I'm
talking about
focused.
a recorded conversation, but I can't tell if they recorded Olivia or Joe or Karen. But the text happened after the Wilbur, and that's the last time Turtle Boys heard from Karen.
Was I like the only person that paid attention to the recording part?
Who did it say the recording was from?
I
'Cause
missed
I'm
it,
trying to
so.
listen.
Karen.
Well,
And
I
then
know it's
Karen
not
provided the receipts of it. That's what they said. Did anybody listen? Am I the only one that watches the fucking show?
I'm
Must have
trying
been
to
the only one
read and
watching
look
that.
at two different screens here.
No, that's what I heard too, Dean. There was definitely something about a recorded conversation.
I heard recorded conversation, but I didn't think they were talking about Karen.
No, they were. And then Joe said,
I thought they
"Why
were,
would
yeah.
Karen lie about it?" She, and then they talked about that she provided the receipts, and it's a recorded conversation regarding Turtle Boy and Karen.
Apparently, TV is going live right now to provide his receipts. So, can we please stream snipe him? You know, it's not going to be long.
And that's where the okay.
well,
Let me just
watch
finish. That's where the Olivia stuff came up because they were saying then Turtle Boy defended himself by deflecting and saying, "What about Olivia, you psycho?"
Yeah, like he stalked Olivia or something. Olivia lives on the other side of the country, and he's in
But
Pennsylvania.
that wasn't the focus of the conversation. The focus of the conversation was that Turtle Boy had recorded this conversation. Karen was apparently upset about it. And when confronted, Turtle Boy threw Olivia in Flipperhead's face. And that, I can't believe for once I was the one paying attention. This is fucking crazy.
And you know,
I don't even follow these people.
Danny, are you listening to Turtle Boy right now? And we're watching you.
Nope, wouldn't do that.
No, not at all.
Wouldn't do
Well, we
that.
know Turtleboy's not going to delete his stream, so I say we keep listening to Joe, and then we go watch Turtleboy.
Yeah, we
Or we
should.
could leave Joe on here and then listen to Turtleboy, and then like when we want to hear what they're doing, we can just go
I
back on.
told you we shouldn't have left that group because I knew there was more people about to come in with everything that was happening.
I know, but half the people we
So
have
what? 10
left,
people
so we had
left.
to
We're your true followers.
half the people, half, and there was only 20 when we started.
But why was that? Because Angel brought it to your attention that you didn't put it in Discord. You were going live, and then all of a sudden
Have
everybody
notify
came.
me set. Notify me notifies me in Discord whenever I set it up.
Now, Connor, I was wondering why Flippo wasn't at the Wilbur as well, because he's hilarious. He would have been a good
it's good
roaster.
too. He's showing Joe's text.
Oh, TB's quick to go live to show his receipts, so I'm holding back my opinions.
Mm-hmm.
Does Dean have a new furry as his avatar? Troy
Oh,
says he's
Joe
showing
Flipperhead.
messages right now. So come on, Dale. Get on there,
Joe
Danny. We're not on
Flipperhead.
anybody.
Listen, Joe Flipperhead's trying to say that Olivia Nile is not a real person.
I've heard
Okay.
that before too.
Yeah.
Okay, but can we?
No, Dean, we weren't fucking listening to that.
Well, can we watch something, dude? Like,
yeah, we are. Let's do something. Let's do it. Let's go back
We're
to the brother.
watching Danny figure it out. Oh, come on.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go watch the
Yeah,
other
we're
thing. I
all
will be
we're all
back
gonna
when I'm done
leave.
watching that because that sounds way more interesting.
It is.
I'll be honest. It just. All right. Bye.
I wonder. I don't want to stream tonight. No. Don't want to. Because it notifies you when you're doing it. So it'll
Yeah,
pop
but what
up.
if one of us share our screens who are on panel like Dean did the other night?
That I don't know. But
If you wouldn't
we're
have
gonna
run him
play it.
off,
He's
we
not
could
gonna be on
have
long.
inquired.
Yeah, he's not gonna be on long, and then we'll play it.
Yeah, Angel says he's gonna set it to private afterwards, knowing our luck.
No, he don't set that. He ain't doing that. Joe's
I
gonna.
would say to put up the Twitter room.
Yeah, let's put the Twitter thing
That's
back
my
up.
vote too, because Toy's apparently watching Turtleboy and reporting in the chat.
Yeah, so we can kind of go back and forth to both.
Yeah. All right. Damn, hold on.
Dang, the Mississippi child
So
arrested already?
is Cheryl's the same one that Lawlene sent me, or is it a different one?
I
It
don't
should
know.
be the same spaces.
I think it's the same, yeah.
Hers was just more recent after more people had joined.
Anyway, at the end of the day, he has completely he's denied that any of this happened. So he's going to run.
I
with
think
that.
any decent person would look at it and take it for what it's worth. It's not like I said, I'm not denying anything. I stand by everything I've ever said. So it's like, if you want to call me crazy, I'm crazy. Whatever.
I don't think you're crazy.
That's
I mean, I have got
Flipperhead
no
talk.
reason to think you're crazy at all. Yeah, not one bit. People get crazy in relationships. It's
It wasn't even a relationship.
or whatever it
It
is.
wasn't.
But even friendships are relationships, right? And people get crazy. We get crazy. We say things that we don't mean.
Like I said though, I was out. I was done. It was only 3 weeks, and then like this all randomly came about.
You've literally been done since the beginning of June, and you didn't speak. You ghosted her actually because she. So I'm just gonna leave it at that. But you didn't speak. Like none of this has been a thing since the beginning of June, and it all just keeps coming back to you. And I think Terry, you just spot on because, and you know, Joe said it earlier. Like, I mean, if they're still in contact, then what? I don't understand what. If Olivia legitimately thought you were a psychopath, she would not be in contact with you. And that's the end of the story, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, and how about let's not speak for Olivia? Like, how about people stop thinking that they're advocating for her?
100.
Like saying she's gonna put fucking charges on him. It's like, oh, are they gonna take the "I miss you" text to court? Like, is she gonna show up to court? Like, cool. Now we can know what she looks like. But that, that's besides the point. I just don't give a fuck. If this is how this fucking movement wants to be, where people can't just speak up and say like their truth sometimes, even if it's not the same as everybody else's or whatever, then fuck it. I could give a fuck less, and I'll just do my own shit in the back. Like, everybody can go fuck themselves.
Everybody,
like, the fact that this had to be this way is insane. It's disgusting.
Yeah, it's fucked.
But kudos to us because we can actually address people directly when we have issues. We're not fucking pussies like Purple.
I'm just trying to add Chris. Chris, I've added you. He must have dropped out. Hang on. Accept my invite, Chris. Have a look.
They must all be listening to him too because nobody's talking.
I don't know. If Chris... Oh, yeah, here he is. All good. He's back.
Oh, damn, Blair just caused
Had a few things to do.
Flipperhead. No
so
game,
just got
Flipperhead.
disconnected.
I actually didn't even realize you were gone.
Blair when it gets Flipperhead?
Not an important part of the
Yep.
story. Just a messenger.
Blair is team
I'm the
Olivia.
vessel to getting some truth out there, I guess.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry, but Flipperhead's got the looks and the personality.
So angry
He's
when
all
he came
good in my
on,
book.
and it was when he started to like. I'm like, whoa, leave fucking koalas out of this. They no.
What?
Yeah, and I don't want to be referred to as a koala. They carry chlamydia.
Boy, they're saying that she doesn't exist.
I honestly don't blame
She's
him
a
though for being
catfish.
fucking mad because you did not let him have his speaker thing for a long fucking time. So he had to just listen to you say all that. I would have been insane. Like ready to fucking rumble as soon as you let me have access.
Yeah, no, fair. I wasn't expecting anything else. As soon as he came on to speak, I was like, okay. But I'm glad he I'm glad he did. Sort of. Yep.
No, I
it
literally
was-
could have never had that happen. I'd rather get ran over by a bus. That was ugh.
We are definitely watching
that was expected.
Turtleboy
But
out.
also too, sometimes the way people react is the biggest sign really of reasons.
I mean, doing a show about me right now. I mean, that's like.
Yeah,
I was all right with it. Like I said, I knew this is what it was
What?
going to come to. Yeah.
But why is he doing a show about you? Like he's just been given this information that like why isn't he addressing what you guys have just dropped? I don't get that. I don't fucking understand.
Because it's point to blame somebody else, distract, look at this, look over here,
Look the other way. Fuck. Yeah, that's
Mary B, this
what's he
was
doing. I'm like, I don't like it.
Well, that now if nobody has
What's that?
questioned like Olivia, they're
this
gonna
feels
question it
wrong,
even more,
doesn't it?
unfortunately.
So we're
And like it
listening
sucks
in
because
on
she's
someone's
good at what she does. Her like career
No,
is
I
like
think we're
separate
providing a
from
service
all
by
the
having
weird
this
fucking
live.
shit she's done. But like
public
you've never met
spaces.
Olivia, and she's your your lawyer's paralegal,
Like
and
Glitchy
she
said, it's
lives
fine.
local. Like it's not insane
Thank
to
you,
be like,
Glitchy.
what the fuck? Is it our business? No, but it's human to be like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do.
And everybody vouched for this woman, so I get why. But it's like it's just it's not like she's just a regular person, like you said, like a public figure or whatever. Obviously, he's gonna trust it and then be mind blown when it's not what it is. Like, but he got over that though. Again, this is not his same mindset now.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're definitely watching it.
Along with Dean.
Thanks
What
so
was
much, man.
funny is you were worried about like people coming off their speaker thing and like unmuting themselves and interrupting. But when that shit happened, everyone was so fucking silent. Like it was so awkward.
I was thinking that too, Kerry. I'm like, fuck, everyone's just like, yeah, I'm just gonna
We're like, just watched our parents get into like a big fight in public or something.
fully.
It is like you can hear your parents fighting through the wall. You're
I'm
listening.
just having a look at Flip's post with the text. It's fucking someone says, oh, you know, there's some ways people can make a recording of Aiden's voice and then send it to David and Alan.
Somebody in there was echoing. We'll go back in there in a minute. Angel, they're trying. Joe Flipperhead's trying to make everybody believe that Olivia now is a catfish. She's not real. And Turtleboy just went live. They got in an argument in the X chat. What's it called?
Spaces.
Spaces. Yeah. There was a big argument in there.
Boy
Turtleboy
drama,
went
exactly,
live,
Toy. Exactly.
showing his text messages with Joe Flipperhead.
Apparently, they're saying that Olivia is actually Olivia's sister-in-law. I don't know. This is interesting.
Why wouldn't she just be herself?
I don't
Like
know.
I like that the sister-in-law is using Olivia's information.
Other people, you know what I mean?
I've only seen Olivia once on
Because it
screen,
means a
and it
lot
was
more
for
than
a
someone being a
quick
catfish.
second.
Like, okay.
I just don't think people are struggle with thinking for themselves and.
Of course. Of course.
Like, yeah, I get why you have to what's the fact that he has an image to uphold. This is what he does for a living. So like, yeah, this would probably fucking destroy him if it came out like this. The recordings did come out. Then what?
Well, that's bad.
You have to think too. He has that other psycho paralegal too. He's dealing with. So this is probably like, fuck. Like, it's the last thing I need on top of that drama.
Oh, the Mara O'Neill shit.
Yeah, that stuff's crazy to me. That's like
so
baby reindeer shit.
Oh, I haven't watched that yet. That's Netflix, right?
Yeah.
I haven't seen it. I was yeah, the Mayor Neil account. Fuck, that is talk about psychopath. Fuck, that's a psychopath. Crazy.
I wish I knew what was like. I don't actually wish I knew because it's not my business, but I'm so curious what was on those alleged audios because why would she share them with anybody else if she was pissed that he shared them with people? So I'm assuming it's not like she's going to willingly just give that up if it exists.
Well, I just wonder why he would record her at all. Like, what's the point behind it?
And okay, so if other people heard it too, are these people that like aren't gonna lie, or like do they like Turtleboy or not like him, Joe?
The people that he showed it to?
Yeah, like this isn't just them like going against him, correct?
Somebody did.
What do you mean?
I was told he sent it to a handful of people. One of the people sent it to Karen and her team. They don't know who. One of the people, who everybody knows, lied straight to Karen's face about it. Or maybe not straight to her face, but lied directly to Karen about it. One person that prides himself on being fucking truthful and upfront. And then another person that saw it, that heard it. Like, undeniable.
Yeah, but Carrie asked, but is that person that heard it and said they heard it, would they have any reason to lie?
To show him.
Would they have any reason to lie? That was what Carrie was asking.
Lie about what? The recording?
About hearing the recording, yeah.
I don't know who it is, so I couldn't. You guys see the conversation. That was the conversation that I had with her.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna go prying into her like.
Yeah, I get it. No, Carrie asked the person that.
No, I understand what you're saying. I understand. I have no idea. I can't answer that, but like that's just like.
Yeah.
I don't think Karen would say what she said and be okay with it being out there if it was a lie.
Well, I mean, that would be.
Yeah.
that would be fucked if she did. So I can't imagine she would either. Like, why would she do that?
So it has to be.
Yes,
If
Pauline, that's
you
what
wanna
I'm
believe
getting out of it.
Aiden, then you have to be calling Karen Reed a liar. If you want to do that, that's your prerogative. I'm not trying to. Like I said, I wasn't trying to influence anybody's fucking
So
opinion on any of this.
I'm sharing my
You should know
screen.
what's going on. If he wants to fucking air everybody else out, he has no problem airing people's
I
shit
don't know how
out.
to pause this.
You can,
Fucked up shit. If anybody else did this,
if you just share my thing,
it'd
it
be the
won't
first
share
thing he
that.
talks about.
But we can go back to it. But
What is it? What you got?
this is what Joe's talking about. This screenshot.
Where's your extra? There it is.
There's 2 screenshots. I'll share the other one after it.
Oh, hold on. I gotta stop sharing this.
So it says, haha, just heard the, I have no idea what that is, chamois on TV and started cracking up. Hope all is well with you and yours. Karen says, hey, I'm good. How are you? Trying to bounce back to a normal life, but it's not quite happening. Had a falling out with Aiden, as everyone eventually does. Found out he's been tapping our phone conversations and sharing them with people, and then telling everyone he doesn't understand how I blew him off for Howie Carr. Some anonymous person sent David and Alan a 30-minute phone call I had with Aiden that was all recorded without my knowledge. That was the final straw. He's done a lot of sneaky shit with me, but this is above and beyond. And then it continues. Share this tab instead. It says, I'm sick of the games with him. Do you want your side out there? If yes, I'm with you. If not, all good. Just let me know. Have a good weekend. And she says, sure, I've told many people my side. This is the last straw. I would never and have never betrayed him. Meanwhile, he has put me in harm's way in a huge way multiple times.
Alright, so is Karen blue or gray
Karen
or
is
whatever?
the not blue. Karen's the one saying.
So do we know who's in blue?
That's, I'm assuming, Joe. But I'm not sure about that.
I wouldn't think Joe would have Karen's number, but
Yeah, I'm not sure about that. However, that's fucking shady shit. That is real fucking shady.
Karen is blue.
No, Karen is not blue.
Oh yeah, that's right. Because no, Karen would be the one that's answering
The one that's
text.
white. Yeah, exactly. Karen's the one that's white. She's the one that said,
Oh, yeah.
Aiden has been tapping my phone conversations with him and sharing them with
Taping.
people.
1P.
Oh,
Taping.
taping. You're right. You're right.
Same thing.
Yeah, it's literally the same thing.
I'm just helping you with your reading. So someone sent a 30-minute audio to Yannetti and Alan. I wonder when all this happened.
Damn, Glare is spilling the shit in Turtleboy.
Well, we would love to be able to see it, but we're here with you. Can you tell us what it is?
Go watch. Go.
No,
No, I'm
I'm
not
not gonna leave
screenshotting.
you.
I'll be
Just
here
tell us
whenever
what
you
is
get
Glare
back.
saying. What is Glare saying?
I'm gonna show you.
Wasn't Nick Rocco and Flipperhead pretty tight?
I don't know. It's a good question.
I don't
I
know
don't
that.
remember there ever being bad blood between them.
I don't know
No, but
that.
that's maybe how he had Karen's number.
He's not gonna stay on very long, and then we're gonna immediately watch it. So
All right, as long as you play the comments too. You are gonna have to read me good ones because I can't see on my phone.
yeah, I got a couple screenshots.
Wait,
but-
like, is he on the stream or in the chat?
Who?
TV went
Glaire's
live
in the
as soon
chat.
as all this stuff started, and then Glaire's in the chat apparently saying stuff about Joe.
Oh yeah.
It's so weird because apparently, according to what they were saying, Turtleboy didn't deny it when he was in that Twitter Spaces with Joe Flipperhead. Like, he basically admitted to it. And if that's, that's the case, and I'll take Karen at her word in those texts. I don't understand why you would defend that. I personally don't understand.
That's going to open him up for the accusations, though, that he recorded Lucky and that he recorded wiretap Lindsay. I mean, that's going to bring a lot of his stuff into question legally.
Well, it's a really shitty thing to do.
Yeah, it really is. But that was between Joe Flipperhead and Karen Reed. Those texts.
I know Joe Flipper had provided the text.
I wonder
just
if it's Olivia.
No, Olivia isn't cool with Joe.
Well, they were at one time. That's why I'm wondering if that's why.
No, but this looks like it's a recent. These were recent texts. September 15th.
Damn, that's pretty recent.
That was 11
What
days
was
ago.
the Wilbur date?
The 12th.
So she sent him that text message the morning after the Wilbur, and then these are 2 days later that she's saying this stuff that her attorneys got recorded conversations.
Right. And Turtleboy showing texts from July about Olivia. So that's his side of the story.
Well, his side of the story is a deflection to like a completely different topic.
That's what it seems like. I'm behind in the stream though, so I don't know.
Like he would, like, they said in the Twitter spaces, like Joe was calling him out for this. Like Joe was calling him out for this, and so Turtleboy then was like, "Oh well, you're a psycho. Here's this Olivia stuff," and they were like, "That wasn't what we were talking about. We were talking about."
Dean doesn't like Turtleboy, so he's so excited about this.
Because I've always thought he's a fucking piece of shit. I'm gonna be honest. Like, and that takes nothing away from the fact, like, yeah, he helped Karen out immensely. That's not why I think he's a piece of shit. I think he's a piece of shit for how he talks about his fans. Because it's not good. It's not good. I don't like the guy. So, you know.
Another note, do you want me to put the fucking chat thing back up while I take this dog out, or y'all want to sit here like this?
I mean, you might as well put the chat thing back up.
Yeah, we don't want to talk to each other.
Yeah, put it back up.
I'm scared even talking to you about this because it's like fucking high school bullshit. But it's like he's putting shit out there. Like, do you want your story? Like, do you want your side out? It's the only reason, like, I would, like, I don't think it's right, like, for him to just do, like, unchecked.
Yeah.
Like, it's
No, I
bullshit.
agree. I agree with that. And, you know, I mean, obviously he's got his own issues, right? I mean,
Yeah,
we know
everyone has.
Yeah,
fucking
everyone's
issues,
got
man.
their own issues, right? But, you know, you think about it from his perspective, and I'm not saying whatever he's doing, I don't even know what the fuck he's doing right now is right. But he got arrested for what?
Right.
Exercising his First Amendment right? Is that why he got arrested? I don't know why he got arrested. I can't figure it out still.
Just what he's doing right now.
Let me, Joe, let me put it to you this way. I've gotten to the point where literally, who do I trust in government? Close to no one. I've lived through this shit. I've seen it happen. I've seen people standing across the street from D&E Pizza get fucking arrested. Or at least charged, not arrested. At least charged. And I'm sitting in the background saying, shit, you know, like this is fucking wrong. My mother got her, they tried to take her friggin' tires off her car because she was one of the first to protest this bullshit. I think I know who did it.
I remember that.
We're up against something that's historically horrible. And all I'm going to, you know, ask all of you content creators otherwise and everyone else, leave the petty bullshit at the fucking door. Content creation is great because it spreads the message and spreads the word. When it gets to this point, all it becomes is divisive And if you believe in the First Amendment and you believe in the other rights that everyone else should believe in, those in the US particularly, all you're doing is breaking the movement.
But we're not
And
breaking the
and
movement.
Joe, I'm gonna say it like last time. I'll go on mute and I'll go away. Like I'm to the point where literally I don't trust a single effing person at the Norfolk County DA's office. Like literally, if my house was on fucking fire, I don't know if I'd call the Canton Police Department. That's how bad it's gotten. I leave it there. I love all the content creators. And why? Because they're exposing some truths that need to be exposed. What I'm pissed off about is the bullshit where it comes to Aiden said this, this person said this, and I get it. You get very personally involved in all of these, conversations and who said what and when they said it and this person and, all that crap. I've said it, I've spoken up on a couple of different shows. Great. I want to say to everyone out there, shit is fucked up in Canton, Massachusetts. And it's not just Canton, Massachusetts, it's the whole of Norfolk County. And so what are we trying to do? If someone gets arrested, what are you going to do? You're going to believe the detectives who are going in there, and they're also going in there and arresting people for putting rubber ducks on a fucking sidewalk? That's how screwed up it is. We join forces
Allegory of the
together
cave is
to
who's
fight
talking
that.
this.
This stuff doesn't help anything on that side.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, but these conversations drive me crazy, where it's the infighting between people who believe ultimately the same thing that accomplish nothing.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if it's as much as infighting, but it's like maybe you're feeling some type of way because it's Aiden, and like, trust me, I get it. I didn't feel comfortable doing this.
I will say
Because of
this
who he is.
unequivocally, Joe. It ain't about Aiden.
Okay, that's all. But I'm saying is when he does this to other people, it's fucking praised. And for a fact, everybody listening knows for a fact, he wouldn't have needed a fucking recording if he was accusing anybody else of this.
Joe, I'm going to say this like perfectly honestly clear. I don't give a fuck about a fucking recording.
Damn.
So you don't care if he's
Between
recording
Aiden,
Karen's
I
conversation.
don't care about Aiden's, involvement other than if he hadn't done it, who would know about it? So, right? I don't care if he's a narcissistic son of a bitch, whatever you want to call him. I don't care. What he actually exposed so that all the other content creators could have a platform to share information about something that's affecting me, my family, everyone in this community, whether silent or not. I praise him for it. And I think he did a hell of a job doing it. What he's going through, who the fuck knows, right? I mean, that's up between him and Karen. I don't care if he recorded. Joe, I don't care if he recorded something or not. That is between him
This guy sounds drunk.
and the other content creators.
He does.
Go for it. Go for it.
So you're okay with him just
keep your
lying
eye
to you?
on the.
Is that what you're saying?
What's that?
You're okay with him just lying to you? Or do you want the truth?
I'm not
about
okay
what's
with
going
anyone
on?
lying. Joe, I'm not okay with anyone lying to anyone.
Okay, well, that's
not
what he
I'm
was
saying.
doing. That's what
Okay,
I'm
well,
trying to say to you.
maybe I'm on the wrong, whatever live chat thing. I have no idea. All I'm saying to you is if he hadn't
He just wants to
exposed what he
argue.
had done or what had happened in this town around particularly that instance, where would we be? And
I get
Bert, you see you in the chat.
what his issues are with anyone in the world, and he has many. I'm just telling you from my perspective, I don't care. But what I am saying is I am appreciative of him. And so all I'm going to say to the content creators, and there's a bunch of you here, is I don't give a shit about the content creation. I want you all to be successful in doing what you're doing online and all that. I'm appreciative for you all putting the spotlight on something that's not only been an embarrassment to the town, but has, exposed the wrongs that are happening here, literally against the Constitution of the United States. So that's all I'm going to say. But, I appreciate all you're doing.
Good one.
Keep your
Lauren.
eye on the friggin' prize.
That's why all them women are in there right now, hoping to catch Joe on the rebound.
They're all going to be
Thank you
landing
for.
here afterwards.
I think they're two different situations, but I get where you're coming from. All this is about.
Yeah, Dean Joe went on film
Someone was
on
recording
camera
private
with her and
conversations
said
in a position of
the
trust.
ladies were
That
lovely.
is an egregious
So
misplaced of
like
trust,
a basketball player and shit.
and that
so
needs to be
they're all
called out. Because, like Joe said, Aid would do it,
they can be
and it's just now a matter of who do you believe. That's just all it really comes down to, and it needs to be out there. And obviously, Karen was sick of it herself to greenlight it, and Aiden can jump on and say, "Well, why would she talk to you guys?" Well, why would she talk to Joe? Well, she did. You don't need to know the why. She felt comfortable
Okay,
enough
so Karen did talk to
to tell
Joe.
him all that information, and this is where we're at. And you can choose to believe it or choose not to believe it. That is your prerogative. And yeah, but I've got to step out. I'm going to have some lunch and going to spend it's a nice afternoon here in Australia.
Chris
yeah,
John, nobody gives a fuck about
make
that.
of it what you guys want. You can choose to believe her or
There's
choose to believe
Mitty.
Aiden. I know where I sit with this.
What I
So,
find so
thank you.
funny is I know Purple's dick just got so much bigger because he's like, "Oh my god, I was right." It's like, yeah, you were right, but you didn't fucking talk about it to anybody's like personally. No, and then so we got your one side. Yes, you got the psycho side right. Yeah, he was psycho for a second, correct? But you don't know shit after that. So I know Purple is a fucking pussy still. I'm gonna say it forever. I wish that motherfucker would try to talk to me, but he
Who's
won't.
Purple?
So
Yeah, I have
He
no
sent
clue.
me a message.
I think now we're past like the.
And Purple
No,
Kool-Aid was at the
you're just
Wilbur
like,
and
oh, well, I heard bro.
Oh,
Encore the other
Giving it to
night.
everyone in the chat. I said, bro,
okay.
you need to listen to the chat. so,
I think
but I
now we're
haven't heard from
past
him
like the
since, so I was hoping
useful
he could have
part.
listened to it, but yeah, I was hoping he would have actually.
Yeah, now we're
lined up.
just eavesdropping.
I seen him lurking in here for a few hours for the first hour. So
I'm just gonna keep doing this till
Oh
Turtle
yeah,
Boy
you
goes
must have
off.
been
I'm gonna
online,
watch
Chris,
this
when
little
Kerry
stream,
said that, or Joe. I don't know. Someone we
which I
were
usually
talking
don't
before. It
do.
must have been when you were off, when you got
I'm
disconnected. But
doing
yeah, he didn't
Yeah.
speak up, and he could. Anyway,
Tombstones,
so you
yes,
need to go.
he
I'm happy
is
to just keep the
super hot.
spaces rolling if you guys want to hang out.
Super hot.
And if you don't, I'll close it.
I think I need to decompress because
Cool.
I don't like
How
being
hot, maybe?
gaslit. So
Like he's
Oh,
like
fuck,
a
and
perfect male
the
specimen.
extreme at the
See?
moment.
He's one of those like
I get
hard
it. All right,
workers with his
that's
hands, funny and hot.
Yeah, he's got that like
Bill
really
Griffin.
square
Trifecta.
jaw. Oh, it's over.
Okay, that's over. Or we got kicked out.
So
No, they said it was over.
So all they're talking about is this text between supposedly Joe and Karen, right?
Yes, we got confirmation that it was Joe and Karen at the end.
Okay, so what Turtleboy's going to be saying is
that he wasn't recording her.
Yeah, plus he's got all the text from him and Joe that he just showed. So I'm interested.
right. So
to see what
he's
we
saying
got.
that like basically Joe went psycho about Olivia and like
No, they're saying that Joe wanted Olivia to FaceTime him. He wanted
right
her to
because he thought
FaceTime
she
him
was fake.
because
wasn't
he
real.
heard her sister or her brother's
Sister-in-law,
wife,
I think. Yeah.
her brother's wife talking. And he was like, "Hold on a second. That's who I've been talking to every day for 3 months on the phone." And then he's like, "I want you to FaceTime me right now so I can see who you are."
And
They
that's
wouldn't
not
do
a
it.
psychotic request.
No, it's normal. I tried to warn Dean about some shit like that a while back. Ain't that right, Dean? Oh, he's not paying attention again, guys.
Yeah,
What?
no, I was listening.
But he does
Yeah, now
seem
he's
to be
listening.
ranting like kind of crazily on these texts that Turtleboy is showing.
No, he's really just
I
trying to
didn't get
explain
that
to
vibe.
Turtleboy that she won't
I feel like
FaceTime.
he's
Nobody's
fighting
seen it.
like a really big person, and he's trying to make himself sound.
But Olivia now has been
valuable.
on Melanie Little's show a bunch of times, not on camera.
Right. I've seen her blip on camera once on somebody's show. I think it was Melanie's.
So
That's the only one I know she's been on.
here's my stance on it, right? Is I don't give a shit about this Olivia thing personally, because that seems like weird, stupid infighting. If I was a part of this community, I wouldn't give a shit, is what
But
I'm
you
trying
do
to
know
say.
that Turtleboy has hired Olivia as a paralegal on his cases.
No, I get that's totally cool, but this whole like I asked her if she could FaceTime and she wouldn't say no. Well, you're a psycho. Oh no, and you tried to explain this. I don't give a fuck about any of that, because why is any of that important?
The reason that it's important is because this text between him and Karen could be easily fabricated. This guy is very, very good with the technology.
No, I get no, I get that, right? But like that's the only part I care about is, are these texts real? And like if they are real, well, that's fucked up. If they're not real, that's shitty.
PB has already said that Karen texted him the morning after the Wilbur, and it was not a pleasant text that he did not respond to. So it makes sense. Not saying that this is true, but it makes sense.
Dean, when I was little, I'd go to my grandma's when I was sick, and I'd have to watch her soap operas with her half the day. That's what this is.
No, I get,
Yes, very much so.
I totally get that. I'm just saying, like, in reality, this Olivia situation,
it's not a big deal, but it's
isn't a big deal, and it seems like it's being thrown out there as like a scapegoat of what's actually a
Let's
big
just say
deal.
she did end up being a catfish. Well, she's been on a bunch of shows, and she's a huge Karen Reed supporter. So that would like let
It's just
a
to
lot of people
disparage
down, because that
Joe's
means she's been lying to
credibility.
everybody.
No, exactly. That's my point.
What
Is
I'm getting from the whole situation is that Joe ended up like really mad and threatening Turtleboy, Betero, and Olivia, like for hiding her or something. Just like making he's gonna make a big deal about it. And then this text comes out, so it's like he tried to do something big to discredit Turtleboy because he's mad, because he thinks that they all like conspired together to make up Olivia and fuck with him.
I don't know about all
But
that.
is there proof about that? Like, is there text proof that shows that, or is that just something being said? Because that would
what
be
I
interesting.
don't know. I saw some of the texts. I believe that they looked crazy because, first of all, like, how are you going to be that serious about someone that you've never even seen?
I mean, come on. That was a 3-week relationship. Miss Shorty was about to
Shut
move
up.
to America to be with the guy in the van. So I don't understand any of these online relationship things.
Yeah, like, but like you
Has
haven't
anybody heard
even
from
seen
Sweet Woman
her,
lately?
like, and someone, I don't know. I heard something say like he was talking about that they were engaged or something, and he's never seen her apparently.
Has
So, like,
anybody heard from Sweet Woman lately?
I'm right here. I'm listening.
Okay, just
Wait, who
checking.
are you saying was saying they were engaged? Because Joe was just talking
Never
about
seen it.
going on a date with her, but like Shorty
No,
was
she wasn't
about
talking
to.
about Joe
Okay,
and
so we're
Olivia.
talking about Shorty, right?
Yeah, Shorty. Right,
I'm
man.
just saying. I feel like I'm being personally
I saw
attacked
this in
here,
Turtleboy's
so I'm gonna go.
I know,
I
you're
feel
just
like a lot of things were pointed
content now.
right at me.
No
Thanks,
one said
Danny. I saw the smug fucking look on your fucking stupid face, Danny.
No one said anything about you getting engaged, Dean. Calm down. Hang
It's
around
all
till we get
passive
to the
aggressive
I have
Turtleboy
no
towards
idea
me.
what anyone's talking about.
Every
Danny,
bit of
the
this is
smug
great.
fucking look. Gingy in the chat. I'm still warning, Dean. Fuck both of you guys. You know what you're fucking doing.
Gingy's
I
married.
mean,
to
I
sick
understand
bastard.
like long distance stuff, but you have to see the person, right?
Yeah, you do. At least once. I
Not
think
just
you got to
pictures.
kiss and you got to consummate.
I don't know if I'm like insulting anyone. I'm sorry if I
Yeah,
am.
still
Fuck
but
you, Mary B. You knew exactly. No, I'm joking.
You can't just go
Uh-oh.
by
I'm just
pictures.
saying,
At least
I
is
don't
showing
understand
Karen
how you
Reed's
think you're that
text.
serious with somebody that you've never even seen.
So
weird.
Aiden is showing Karen's text now.
Ooh, okay.
He was just finna read Turtle Chat, so I thought he was gonna go off. He's not gonna stay on long. But
If
he
you
may be
do
saying,
ever finish Brother Counsel stream, his chats were horrible. It was nothing but stupid people who like misunderstood everything the whole episode. So those aren't worth watching.
"Oh, you're talking about Brother Counsel,
Yeah.
the show or the chat?"
The super chats that he reads at the end were really
Oh
stupid.
yeah, yeah. We have super chats now. We just ain't got none.
We've all been too intrigued with what's going on. We can't
I
ask you
know.
any questions.
I'm waiting for him to go off. We're gonna watch this. He's showing all kind of shit. I love this shit. Thanks, Dean, for showing me how to stream.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you didn't really show me anything, but you were there to make fun of me when I fell off the horse and to help.
Danny
Oh, yeah.
doesn't even know what Spaces was at the beginning of this stream. Look how
Nope.
much
Now we
you've
love
Oh,
it.
evolved.
really?
Now we
No,
love
I
it.
sent him the link. I sent him a screenshot. He's like, "What is that?" I'm like, "Let me see if I can share it." It was right before he was
Yeah.
going live. I'm like, "Well, now I'm intrigued in what's going on here."
Can you often like just like go and listen to people's conversations?
It
On
has to be
Spaces?
people you follow who are involved in the spaces. So, like this one tonight, not Haley Walbrick shared it, and that's how I got notified.
All right.
I've been trying to get my ex set back up, and I finally got it.
Well, now is the time to be looking at it because KP and LG are both going off on there like all day long.
Yeah, so I got it up. Been wanting to watch this. And it
What
won't
did
pull up.
Pinky, what are you saying? Flipper said Auntie Deb told him Olivia is dead.
What?
I don't know. Read Pinky's comment.
Hold on.
That
Pinky.
I think I saw that in Turtleboy's chat too, that she like died in 2019. I don't know who
Okay,
said it, but
Olivia has supposedly been on Melanie Little, Jimmy, and Will's that I've seen, but I can't remember which one I saw the blip of her face where her recorder wasn't off yet.
Joe Biffle is Caitlin Albert. I knew it.
God damn. Joe Biffle, you bastard.
And so, wait a second. If she's not real, like, why would Turtleboy and Betterow have hired her?
Sight
He
unseen.
says that they're all conspiring to like make up Olivia Nile for some
I
reason.
didn't get that from those conversations. That's what I'm confused about. I didn't get that they were conspiring against him. I think that he thinks they're all being tricked.
Yeah, he thinks that she's like some kid in his mom's basement.
I know, but like I mean, she really thinks that Betterow wouldn't. I mean, he thinks that Betterow wouldn't vet someone that he has on his payroll.
Flipperhead is on Turtleboy's show.
Dang it, Danny,
What?
just snipe it.
I'm not sniping it.
Holy shit, is that really happening right now?
No,
this is
glare.
gonna be
It's
so
glare.
good.
It's a glare. It's not Joe.
Oh, it's somebody else.
It's the glare. His
Oh,
video it no one.
Yeah, so I like I'm not watching Turtleboy because I can't like do two things at once, but I am looking at the chat so I can kind of see like what they're talking about. But then this is at the perspective of Turtleboy's chat, so
Mm-hmm. Yes, it is. Look up and Lolene, see if anybody else on the AKR side is talking about this right now. We'll snipe them if they're sniping him.
I'm not
Let's
following
snipe-
any of them,
can't
but every
snipe
now and then
AKR.
I get notifications. Hang on, let me see.
See if anybody else went live. They are bashing on Flipperhead. They loved Flipperhead when he came out and all the ladies loved him. They loved him, remember?
Yeah.
Uh-oh, he just put up a
I'm
poll.
still offering to be
I
his
voted
rebound.
no.
You
Just
put
go
no,
on
I'm
X.
putting no.
Just go
I
on
voted.
X and hit the most recent because Jimmy just posted a picture of me minding my own business and it's on a swing set.
Well, he's coming up a lot in this conversation.
Yeah, Next Witness posted this.
And if
I
any
guess
of
I can,
y'all
I
did
can
not
just scroll
subscribe,
through X on here, can I, Dean? It's
What's
public,
up?
right? I can just scroll through X on here, right? It's public, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
if
I
any of
mean,
y'all have
I
not
need more of a
subscribed,
yeah than that. I need more
Yeah,
of a
yeah,
yeah.
of course you can.
Dean said yeah. If any
All
of
right,
y'all
bet.
haven't subscribed to Emily C's new channel on YouTube, it's a must. Her first show was hilarious.
When you pull up to a space and you can.
Uh-oh, we ain't got any lives.
When there's a spaces going on, you usually get a notification if you're following them or it's at the top of your feed.
All right. I don't know anything about X. And I don't know who's going to show me anyways, because I'm probably not
I'll just
following
go to
them back.
Math Hole Mafia, Twisted Tragedies, Lindsay Gattani. Those are the three main ones, or Grant Smith Ellis.
I don't want to get on any of their radar.
You don't have
You
to
won't
follow
be.
them.
You won't be. Twitter is very like not personal like that, you know.
Oh, it's a little
We
less
just
personal.
listened to 50 people's conversations and no one called you out.
Nope. Except Clerk. He was in there 227 and no, Grant Smith Ellis hadn't put nothing out.
Spaces is not a very popular thing. There's only a handful of them that use it. Most of them would post that they're going live about it.
So this has been a fun stream.
Yeah.
If
Yeah.
Dean's entertained by this and not knowing anybody, that's how you know you've succeeded, Danny.
But he really does because he watched the whole first trial with us on rewatch, and then he watched the whole second trial with us.
We did not make it through the whole first trial. And I
We
don't
did
think
not.
he watched
He
much of
watched
the
a
second one.
lot of the first
I did
trial.
watch a
watched
lot of
the
it,
good
but we did
stuff.
not make it through the whole thing.
Yeah,
saw
because
the
the
We
second one
skipped
started
we
on
skipped quite a bit of it. We skipped around.
this
Yeah,
boring
it was
shit.
boring.
Yeah.
Boring shit. He got the gist of it.
I
Sure.
But he didn't
But
know
I don't know all these
side
fucking
players.
randos
Right.
involved.
He doesn't know every one of Turtleboy's exes and
No.
everything that's happening
No
in
Yeah,
the
that's a
clue.
background
whole
on
other
X.
story.
He sat through a lot of Turtleboy streams I've done too, so he knows a lot. We're gonna create a little
He's
monster.
sitting here telling you he doesn't know him.
He does. He knows a lot. Hell, he knows more than most of these fucking people do. Clerk don't know anything but 227.
That's what Danny's always telling me, Clerk. He's always like, you know what, Dean, you're a really smart guy, especially in comparison to that Clerk guy. He doesn't know shit. And I said, dude, Clerk's been around, and he said, Dean, shut your fucking whore mouth. Shut your fucking
not
whore
very
mouth when I
nice.
talk.
Sorry,
Take this
but Clerk's one of
$5
the
and
smartest
earn it.
people on here.
Dude, I tried to stand up for Clerk, and as you heard, Danny then said for me to shut my whore
He
mouth.
also has some of the wittiest responses on X as well. So if you're not following
He
Clerk
is
on
good.
X,
He's
y'all
funny.
need to.
He's a funny fucker. That Clerk.
Danny's just trying to save face now, Clerk.
No,
He
I was
doesn't
just,
want
I
to
had
lose
to
the
admit it.
subscriber.
We're being honest here, Dean. I have to
Moderator.
admit it. I gotta give him the good points. Come on, Turtleboy, in that shit. Don't sit there all fucking night.
What is it gonna matter if you start now versus when he ends it?
Because when he
That
ends
means I get to
it,
get
he
off
won't-
of here faster. It's almost 11 o'clock.
You have to work tomorrow?
Yeah.
What's
I
tomorrow?
didn't, and then I
Saturday?
created something to do so I could make a few $100. So yeah, I'm working. We're actually gonna go drive. You'll see. I'll get a bunch of videos tomorrow. I'll be driving this big ass fucking man lift picker, taking these
But
iron doors.
soon you're gonna have to start
to the
picking
floor.
between making a couple $100 on YouTube versus going into work on Saturday.
Shit. I didn't say a couple hundred.
You literally did.
I really
I
think you
said a
did.
few.
You literally said a couple
I
hundred.
literally said a few. Rewind it. This is a fucking stream. Rewind.
I
Yeah,
hear few
trust
and
me.
I think you
couple,
did
that
say
means
a
the
few,
same.
but
It
so
means
what's the
the same
difference?
thing to me.
$100, Danny? Oh, so sorry.
It's could possibly be $200.
Yeah.
Wouldn't
No,
that
that
be
would be a
couple?
I
double
could sit
couple.
here. Like, let's look at this
400
shit
would be a
right now
double couple, you fucking
and look at
simple
all of
bitch.
our starred comments that people have sent in, and we
400
have
is a
Mary
double
B for
couple.
$2.99. That's not going to make it. Two
It's a double
$2.99.
couple, Danny.
It's not
Angel,
gonna
I
put it.
agree with you. I'm
not
not
gonna-
understanding. Oh, now Andy Deb's going live.
Oh,
God.
really? Whose side is he on? He's
This is
gotta
what
be
I
on
love
Turtle's
about the
side.
endings of communities, guys. I've been in quite a few, and it's always this. It's always this at the end. It's YouTuber turning on
Hiroshima.
YouTuber, and you
Right.
realize that none of them fucking cared or liked each other. This is
Hey,
my
but the
favorite
When we
part of
point
ride
is,
communities.
we're
no
right
one
here
is
waiting,
saying that
waiting
Karen
to
hit
ride.
John with her car. As long as we stay away from turning stupid, I'm fine with all the drama.
We can't do that. We don't. We couldn't afford this channel. This channel couldn't live off of the content we have now, and then for us to
No,
get
I'm saying as long
here,
as all these people
no way.
squabbling
We're
don't
barely
turn
hanging on right
into
now.
AKR TDS people, I'm
We are
fine.
barely
They
hanging
can
on
squabble
right
all they want as long as they don't lose their rationality
now.
to think.
Wallflower will leave us at the drop of a hat, and that's
No,
supposed to be
Wildflower said she had had
one of my original OG chat rats.
Yeah, Clerk, this
Take her ranch and her damn channel.
this too shall pass, sure, right? But it's kind of like I've been in so many online communities. This is a good sign that things are starting to
crumble.
But allies have been made.
Well, I mean, if you honestly look at
Sure,
it, these
totally.
people are not friends. Like all these creators, they're just trying to be friends because they're creators and they have that in common.
Exactly.
But they're not friends, and when they get around each other, they realize I don't like this fucking person.
These are friendships built off of convenience,
Oh, yeah, they
which
have
is not
to,
a friendship.
And I think sometimes it works out, but like never the
Sometimes it don't.
whole group. You know, there's no way that all of these people actually will like each other. That's not like maybe there's
Even-
one person that met another person. They're like, wow, you're really cool. I like you a lot. But like for a group, that's not possible.
Right.
No, I don't even like most of the people here.
Right.
I hadn't found anybody. here
I
that
just
liked
I'll let you all guess on which ones of you I do like.
You found people here that you do like? Because
A couple.
Good.
I can name who he doesn't.
A couple. No, I'm talking about on panel right now.
Well, that's why I can do this because I have no feelings or
On panel
attachments.
right now, you better like us all.
Mm-hmm.
If
I
that,
never heard anyone.
Yeah, I like all of you.
Mary
Yeah.
P's fault.
Right.
Never forget.
So groups usually don't all like each other, except for this group.
Yeah, I do like everybody here. Totally.
No, that's me and Sweet Woman.
Like if we
have a
ran into each
conversation
other in
all the
public,
time.
would we actually click and hang out?
No.
Yeah, I
would
don't know about
Amy.
that.
I'm
I
just
mean, I
telling
would
you the
totally
truth.
hang out with Sweet Woman.
Well, I've
Yeah,
hung
well,
out with
yeah, hang
multiple
out.
people, and now I'm also gonna hang out with Angel. Monday, hanging out with Megan and Sweet Woman. I feel like we should invite Mary B. Now I feel bad we didn't invite Mary B, and I'm realizing Mary B also lives in the area.
Whatever. I don't. Whatever.
I live the closest to Dean, and we have no plans to meet.
Now, JFK.
So now you know which one of you I don't like.
I win.
See if I take your voice chat call next time, punk.
You know what, Dean? I think it's best if we
Dang.
don't meet in person.
No,
so
no,
can
we totally
continue to
should.
like
No,
each
no,
other.
I was saying that because I realized, no, because we just made the plans like last night,
Oh, so for when?
Monday.
JFK is going
About
live
to wrap
too.
it up.
This Monday?
I don't
Jesus
care. I
Christ.
just want to see TV.
Motherfuckers,
What about
man.
Cheryl? Cheryl's awesome.
I knew that was going to happen.
Like Cheryl
And
also a
Jib,
part of the plan.
Bob,
So we're going to the
JFK.
Cape, I think.
Oh, okay.
Motherfuckers.
So we should all meet up. We're gonna go to the Cape.
I probably can because I have to work because my life sucks.
Monday
Sorry,
night.
what?
Well, I mean, to get out to the Cape, I would.
I
So
know.
we're shortening hours, so I could be out by like 6:15ish. But then going to the Cape, it's not going to be a lot of traffic. I could probably, depending on where we're going, if we're going near MJ in the Cape, I can be there in about an hour.
How long is it going to take his live to roll over
Yeah.
as a video?
That's
like a minute.
Mine
that's-
go off?
He's getting ready to.
Oh, okay.
But it doesn't matter. Like I was saying, JFK went live, Andy Deb went live, so all of our
So
fucking
what?
people.
We're gonna
are
stay here and wait for you to show TV.
We should get bash people on YouTube with like real clubs. You could just drive your YouTube channel like a Mario Kart. That'd be sweet.
Anyone come say hi? Okay. Come say hi.
How are the whammies coming along?
Working on it. Working on it for sure. Working on it.
Are you really though?
Actually, yes.
All right, why don't you show us the progress you've made at least?
I can do that.
You can?
I cannot.
So there's no progress.
When I tell you stuff's happening, Dan, it's happening, buddy. Just because you don't
Nice.
see me doing it, don't mean it ain't getting
45.
done.
Shit.
Damn. How you think we got here?
I want to see the
By
vacuum.
me
one.
doing it? Damn. Doing well, yeah. I mean, I need a new challenge now, Dean. It's kind of boring.
I'm
Getting
sorry,
monetized.
Danny. Were you saying something? I was reading the fucking chat. You got to stop doing that.
No.
Can
I
you
wasn't.
stop fucking like? Look, when I'm looking over here,
Mhm.
I'm fucking reading, Danny.
See, my first goal was to catch Dean in views at 109,000. Then my second goal was to get monetized. I don't.
All right,
didn't
so
have
how
a
about
third goal lined up.
10K? 10K subscribers.
That's impossible.
It's not. You're at like almost 4.
Almost 34. The big difference. Big difference.
34? Yeah, no, just 10, not 100.
3,400.
Right.
We're
No,
almost at 3,400. Let's check on the video and see.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Short
Sorry.
was going really slow yesterday. It
Maybe
scared
don't
me.
do that again. It looked like you were looking up Fiona's butt just then.
Is that not something you do
I was
with your
looking at
cat?
my phone. My phone is
Yeah, you do
here.
that with your cat on a regular basis.
I check out my cat's butthole all the time just to make sure there's nothing there.
I mean, she wants me to look at it a lot.
Yeah.
She wants you guys to look at it a lot too.
You'll
I
have
always
to go back and
cover
play
it.
that back so like you were like a cat proctologist.
Be like, I am diagnosing you.
No, thank you.
Back to the prostate exams.
Yeah, seriously. How do we always get to this?
Something to do with Dean.
Wasn't even me.
He's anally retentive. He retains anything anal.
Well, that is true.
He said anal.
Yeah,
It's pronounced anal, you fucking idiots.
It is not.
Yeah, it is. It's the British pronunciation.
Where's my weed?
Jesus, he's gonna ramble all night long.
Is he still on the phone?
No.
I'm with Angel. Why can't we just start it from the beginning? That way, when he's done, we're close to being done.
Because he'll be
No.
live and he'll get
we
a
have one strike.
notification.
Did we all go to copyright school together the other day? I don't think we did.
I didn't go to copyright school. I don't
That's not-
understand any of this stuff.
Well,
Yeah.
no, first of all, whether or not somebody's live when you decide to watch their content doesn't change whether or not you're breaking copyright. That's not
Well,
a
I know,
thing.
but what I was saying earlier, as soon as I snipe in and he's live, it's going to say, "Hey, Rat House Media and his followers are watching you."
Well, he'll finally understand what
no, it
Rat House
won't.
Media is.
This does.
No,
No.
he'll probably still say, I don't know what that is.
When you snipe in,
I don't
it
know
says
what the
Wolf
fuck
Chat
those
in the top
chat
chat.
rats
Well,
that we're
Baker
here.
didn't notice the other day
No,
when you did it,
it
and we were
doesn't.
all in the chat saying it.
That's not a thing, Danny.
I'm going to
Okay.
fiend on this
It
one.
is.
No, it's
I've
1000%
seen it while I was in the
not.
chat.
No, if you just watch somebody stream while they're live streaming, it does not tell them
Because
that you're
when we
stream
watched-
sniping them.
We watched Krusty Panties with Glare, and as soon as he logged in, she was like, "I see you watching me."
Was
Hey,
she
check-
live streaming on YouTube?
Yes.
When did you believe
Check your
anything
X
she's ever
messages.
said?
Yeah, well, first of all, that could just be that somebody told her, hey, this person's watching you, because people keep tabs on large channels, which you are not, Danny. Like that's probably what it was. No, it doesn't tell you, dude. Just I've been doing YouTube for years. It does not tell you.
Snipe it.
And we're gonna
Yep.
go over that.
Connor just sent me a video. Oh my god, why won't it go full screen? I don't get it.
You have to press the button.
I did. You didn't see it?
Oh, yeah. Okay.
I tried to, but it didn't.
Can you open it in like a new screen?
Is it a selfie?
I'm gonna react to it, but he
No, it's not self. Oh, Essie said that. That's hilarious.
SD's on
he just sent me.
panel.
He just messaged me. Was like, you got to see this shit. So I don't know what it is, but if it's Joe Flip Ahead, I trust his judgment. This should be good. Let's see what this is all about.
Oh, there's gonna be so much of that to find.
It's probably going to be
This
music.
is Connor McManus, dude. I love this guy.
Are you suffering from exhaustion, sleep deprivation?
And Trooper Bukaki.
Does your shameful existence revolve around daddy?
After reading the latest Turtleboy blog that I had to respond.
Do you struggle with keeping his name out of your fucking mouth?
Turtleboy.
Turtleboy.
Aiden Carney.
It needs to stop now. You cunts are most likely suffering from TDS, Turtleboy derangement syndrome.
Know the signs and symptoms. Get some fucking help. Just one swallow a day of Gafokia.
Somebody did it. I've been waiting for somebody to make a fucking commercial for a medication for Turtleboy derangement syndrome. I am fucking stoked. Well done, Connor. We're only not even halfway through this video yet. We're about a fucking third of the way through.
Yourself may stifle progression of this debilitating disease. Side effects may include but are not limited to extreme facial disfigurement and paralysis, rank vaginal discharge resulting in crusty panties, loss of testosterone in all candy-ass males, Howell's DMs getting rejected still, and in some cases dementia. Studies have shown with a tad of morals in combination with Gafokia yourself, you too may be able to stop that little old turtle boy from living rent-free in your thick fucking head.
I was in a state of shock for months following this.
Don't fucking hesitate. Order your to fuck yourself now, and I'll personally slap the shit out of you. Use code McAlbert's Eat a Bag O Dicks for 20% off. Scan QR code. Also now accepting EBT for all you losers.
Yeah, that's a video that Flipperhead sent to the Glare for him to watch. And then Connor got a wrench.
He made you famous.
Mhm.
How do you feel about this, Connor? Is it breaking your heart?
Now, are you mad at Flipperhead, Connor, because he didn't FaceTime you? Now you're trying to out him.
Connor's like, I thought we were engaged.
Yeah, but there's plenty of chat rats who've seen Connor in person, so his identity is not a question.
Yeah, they have hung out with him in person, supposedly. Supposedly.
I haven't seen
You have a
Connor,
friggin'
so I'm pretty
picture.
sure you're all fucking lying. And I'm pretty sure it's just Mary B.
I seen a picture
Yeah, you know I'm real.
of somebody. They said, "Hey, this is Connor."
Yeah, no, but I think the Connor account has actually just been Mary B
Oh,
this
yeah,
whole
that's
time.
Oh, yeah.
Nobody could be
I
that.
mean,
fucking
no,
stupid.
no.
There's no way.
Yeah,
I'm not that
That's why I
funny.
gave him a wrench. You know, Simple Jack.
I don't think
Tropic
Connor.
Thunder.
Yeah.
That's Connor. Connor is Simple Jack right now.
You make me.
And you make my eyes rain.
You make me happy.
Sitting there in just his socks, all dangling. You make my eyes rain.
Tropic
Connor is
Thunder is
John
such a
Barron.
great movie.
Connor is John Barron, guys. We
Oh,
figured it out.
no.
Never
I
go
think
full
so.
retard.
Never go full retard. What do you mean, you people?
What do you mean, you people? Such a good
The video just hit 7.4 million.
Damn.
It's been slow the last 2 days. Only got 150,000 views the last 2 days.
That's
Oh,
more
good.
than
The reason I
all
say it's slow because
I've ever
usually
made.
that's about 400,000. It'll go back up tomorrow. I thought it was going to stop Wednesday though. Wednesday and Thursday every week. It's like every week. That's the low point for the YouTube short
Dean,
viewers.
can't you just turn on Turtleboy and share your screen so Danny doesn't get in any trouble?
It's still on my stream, Lolly. That's
Yeah,
letting you
but
know.
Danny,
asking a
that's not
question
how it
because I don't
works,
know.
dude.
Yeah, I understand, but I don't want to do it.
Yeah, no, I get that, but just don't be saying things that just aren't true as
It
excuses.
is
Just say I don't
true.
want to do it.
It is true.
Because I'm gonna
It
try to figure out a way.
1000% isn't.
It's 200%. It is true.
How long has he been live now?
So that would be negative 800% not true. I think I win.
For an hour. 1 hour. Dun, dun. He's been live for an hour. Yeah. Probably gonna have to watch it tomorrow.
Yeah, I'd see exactly.
We're
That
all
was
gonna
the whole
wait for
thing.
tomorrow.
Yeah, that's definitely safe to do it tomorrow.
I already knew that was coming, which is totally cool because I want to go anyways.
But I'm going and watching Turtleboy as soon as we get off here.
You can go anytime you want to.
I'm waiting for you to end.
I'm only at 2 hours and 20 minutes. I can't
Yeah,
end
for
till
sure.
3 hours every time, no matter what.
Cheer for Jimmy when he came out. They were so.
Ooh, ooh, we got a teaser.
He said something about Jimmy coming out.
Jimmy came out a long time ago.
Yeah, I don't think that's any secret.
Well,
Look at Fiona.
fuck it. I'm ready to watch it. Let's see what happens.
I don't know. This just all seems very drama intensive, like, and it doesn't seem like it does anything good for anybody. So,
Philadelphia.
you guys don't want to be drama clowns. That's totally cool, but I'm not going to be a part of you guys' circus. Just have some integrity.
Bye, Felicia.
Hey,
No,
it's
no,
not
it's
an
cool. I'll stay.
airport.
It's cool. I'll stay.
Well, if you're gonna stay, sir, you're gonna please have to shut the fuck up, okay?
No, you know he's gonna have
I'll think about
negative
it.
commentary on Turtleboy. Come on.
Think
No.
about it.
See, Dean, you spoke and 8 people left as soon as you started talking.
I did them a favor.
No, yeah, but no.
I did them a favor. I didn't do you a favor.
Yeah, they did themselves a favor of not having to listen to your squeaky little rat voice.
They gave up that you were gonna play the stream.
I know. And then look what happened.
He goes
Bam.
by Joe Flipperhead on Twitter and YouTube and all that stuff. He's made a lot of good videos during the Karen retrial, and we all liked Joe Flipperhead, right? It's like, unfortunately, you find out with a lot of this shit that Santa's not real sometimes. It's kind of too good to be true because he's a dashing young man. All right. The girls thought he was handsome, all that good stuff. It was great. And I'm like, this seems too good to be true. A guy that makes funny videos, he makes good videos. He's good looking. He's got all this. It had to be too good to be true because it turns out he's a fucking psychopath. And the part of this is like, I don't want to put this shit out there, but my hand was forced tonight. So we're going to talk about that. It's like, they always have to be fucking psychopaths. Always. All right. So this dude's a fucking psycho. And I kept this to myself because it's, I don't like to do the drama normally. Okay. And unless I'm absolutely forced to, in which
Connor, what super chat? Did you do another $100 million? And your cousin, the prince of somewhere, is going to send it to me in an email and all that. I got all that.
Play.
Yeah. Nice. I'm waiting on your fucking uncle, Prince, whatever. Send me my money.
I am in this situation. And honestly, I liked the impression that everyone else had of Joe Flipperhead. That like it's almost better if people liked him. You know what I mean? And so I could tell the whole world what he's really like, but what would that accomplish? So here I am trying to show the whole world, not tell the whole world what a fucking nut job this guy is. And is what it is. So here's the backstory, as you guys might know. So And yeah, Purple Kool-Aid Man was 1000% right about him. He warned me about this guy. Like when I first started saying positive things about him, he's like, dude, trust me, that guy's no good. Anyway, and so you guys might have noticed him and Olivia had like a little online back and forth little. I thought it was a joke at first. I didn't think they were actually like a thing, because she lives in Massachusetts and he lives in Philadelphia, right? And they were both content creators and, you know, young and whatever. And, you know, it was like, it would have, I mean, they seemed like they could work it out. They could be a couple, but whatever. It's not real. They don't live near each other. So they were in fact talking, and they were in a flirtatious relationship. It's obviously not a real relationship because they didn't meet before. That's not like online relationships are not real relationships. But apparently Joe Flipperhead thinks they are, because he got very possessive of her very quickly. And eventually she had to ghost him. She pulled a Karen and Higgins on him. She just stopped talking to him, and he lost his fucking mind over it. Absolutely fucking mind. So on July 16th, this dude sends me a message. Do I have it on Signal? Actually, did the Signal messages disappear? Let's see. Because I think the first time he reached out was on, yeah, let's see. Oh, I got them all here, actually. Okay. It was actually July 15th. Let me show you these ones first. All right. I'm going to show you these. One sec. Now let's pull these up. All right. So Joe Flipper messages me on Signal on July 15th, and he goes, yo, it's Flip. He goes, did you know about Olivia? I don't care. I just want the truth. And everyone seems to be protecting her, and I can't for the life of me figure out. So this is like when I think he's like a normal person. And so I'm just like, okay. I'm like, what about her? And it's not Olivia. He goes, it's her brother, Julian's wife. I just found it all out. Huh? Yep, 100%. I have no idea what you're talking about. So I'm like, he became convinced that Olivia Lambo ghosted him because she's not real. And he thinks that he is talking to Olivia. He convinced himself that he was being catfished by Olivia's sister-in-law, who is married to her brother, Julian, and that Olivia's dead. He thought Olivia was dead. And so that he thought that her sister-in-law was taking on the persona of Olivia. And so he messages me about it. And so what the fuck do I care about any of this shit? Actually, I tell you why he's messaging me about this then, because this was right when we announced, right around the time when we announced when we were bringing Olivia onto the team, right? Or there had been rumblings about it or something. So he decided to contact me about it. But I'm like, I have no idea what you're talking about. Okay. And like, he just assumes I am. I go, I've been talking to her. What are you talking about, bro? They've been trying to catfish me. Who? What are you talking about?
Exactly. All right. We're at the beginning now, Dean. Let's get to the who. Let's get to the who. What's up, Trey?
Hey, look, everyone's jumping over to see
Rubicon.
a
Thank
little
you.
replay.
Yeah. We're going to replay it. That's for dang show.
Can you, like, what are you talking about? Olivia, the Olivia account. They're using the sister's photo. So I call him, and he tells me this whole thing about how he's been doing his research. It sounded like a crazy person, but it kind of made sense a little bit. I'm not going to lie. At first, I'm like, wait, is this because I trusted Joe Flipperhead. I'm like, he seemed like a smart person. I didn't know he was a nut job at that point. And so I'm like, he believed that Olivia's not real. And his like evidence of it, he had like for instance, this was a picture from that Olivia shared of a rainbow. And this was also shared by, I think it's her brother. So she's like, they made it seem like her brother or her sister-in-law was running the Olivia Lambo account and posting the same pictures. There's a picture of a dog. That's her brother with the dog on his Instagram. Okay. And then he posted a picture of, I don't even know what happened. To be honest, I was a little confused by the shit I'm like, I don't really get what all this means. She goes, that's Olivia. So he thinks this woman at the bottom, which is Olivia's sister-in-law, is actually Olivia. Okay. He's like, this is the person who is pretending to be Olivia. Okay. And I'm like, what? He's like, it's a fake. I go, huh? So I'm just
Sorry. So which one's fake? The one on the right or the one on the left? Pauline, do you know which one he thought was which?
I don't really care right now. Just keep going.
Oh my God.
a little confused here.
You gotta stop it. You gotta care. You gotta fuck with it.
Yeah, that's
You know,
part of
by
the
all this.
rules.
So
We have to
that
be
rainbow
commentating.
pic was in the Olivia family group chat, apparently. And so they both had it. At their family farm in Vermont. So that explains that mystery right there, why both Olivia and her brother posted the same picture of the rainbow, but not Joe Flipperhead. Joe Flipperhead cannot understand, and his name's Nick. I forget his last name. But Joe Flipperhead cannot understand, or Nick can't understand, why a woman wouldn't want to talk to him anymore. Like, he is Higgins on fucking steroids, right? And so he just can't accept the fact that a woman who he thought liked him because he's in an online relationship and he thought he was in love with her, and he sent me their sexual messages, like their messages and shit like that, their flirtatious messages. He sends it all to me. I'm like, cool, bro. I didn't need to see all that, but whatever. Okay. Like, just to prove to me that a girl wanted to talk to you, it was fucking like incel type shit. And I'm like, bro, what is wrong with this guy? What? And I'm, Joe, I don't know why you made me do this. I didn't want to fucking embarrass you like this, but you can't make shit up about me. You can't fucking do it, bro. I'm not going to allow it. All right. So then we have a conversation on the phone, and he sold it to me. He's like, I don't think she's alive. Here, I cannot find a picture of her from before 2020, from after 2020. I can't. There's no on like social media. I can't find anything on her. He is convinced that she is dead, and she's been dead for 5 years, and that her sister-in-law is actually into the Karen Reed movement and is taking on the persona of Olivia, but along the way fell in love with Joe Flip.
This is some Paul McCartney shit. Wow. He thinks she's dead.
Right.
Lawlene, you know the story of Paul McCartney? Getting run over by the meter maid?
Yes. Hit play.
No.
You have to
The more you say
comment.
that, the more I want to
Okay, y'all
stop.
commented. Keep going.
Here we go.
Because he's just so fucking charming, and she just falls in love with him.
I'm going to stop it again and say it's weird Lawlene doesn't want to talk.
All right.
I've been very patient tonight, Danny.
So I'm like, okay, well, I gotta know if I've never met Olivia. I've never FaceTimed with Olivia. I don't know what, we should probably figure this out, right? Before we hire her and bring her on board. So me and Bettero set up a Zoom FaceTime call, Zoom, you have FaceTime, not a FaceTime on the phone, Zoom. So we had to set up a Zoom meeting. I go to it. There's Olivia Lambo. She starts talking. Words come out of her mouth. It's the same voice I've heard because she's been on shows before. And I've heard her, I've heard that. I'm like, that's okay. That's Olivia Lambo. That's the face She's alive. It's the same face I see on Twitter. That's Olivia. Some people just like to live a private life and don't want the shit out there, and they don't do it. She just likes she's a data guy. You know what I mean? That's who Olivia is. Not everybody just wants the shit out there. And she's been on Melanie before, and she's been on the Glare, but she doesn't use Cam. And this guy wants to FaceTime her because he thinks it's his online girlfriend. Okay. And after a while, he got real clingy. And I don't know the whole details, but this is my understanding. All I know was she didn't want to talk. She ghosted him. She pulled a fucking Karen and Higgins. All right. And he doesn't like that very much because he likes to control women. Okay. And exactly. Well, I did not want to do this. My hand was fucking forced with this shit. All right. They're making me do this. But, hold on.
Dean, this kind of reminds me of Yellow Flash.
So what about him?
Well, you could kind of say that Turtle Boy's Yellow Flash because they all kind of troll on him. All the other trolls.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of similar to what they're doing. What the way they're doing each other. You know what I'm saying? They're just doing it for content, basically. Makes pretty good content. People love an argument.
Apparently, I didn't even know this part. Apparently, he accused Olivia of being his brother's girlfriend. He accused her of being another woman named Christina. And then the third woman he accused her of being was a random woman at the winter fundraiser in a picture with me and Mike Crawford. Oh, I forgot about that. That was another crazy thing. Anyway, so Joe Flipperhead does that. And then we have a conversation. I'm like, okay, well, I'll do this whole FaceTime. And we made a joke. And I'm like, bro, if she doesn't cam up, then this is wild. We're not going to hire her if she doesn't cam up. Like, this is too big. But she did. And, he also spent a lot of time trying to explain this to Betero. He's like explaining to Betero, oh, she's not real. She's this and that. And he's trying to explain, hey, Bunk, he's got that whole bond with him online, whatever. And I'm like, and I was having a conversation with Betero about this. And I'm like, I don't know. He might be onto something. I don't know. And we were like, we're not jumping to any conclusions until we have this Zoom. And then she's real. And so what do? I go back to Flipperhead. Okay. And I tell him, bro, she's real. So let's check the texts out. Okay. So this is after we have the FaceTime call. So I don't even call him back to tell him that she's real at first. Because I'm like, I'm not even talking to this guy. He's nuts. She's real. End of story. And then he goes, I figured it all out. Huh?
Laura, in what chat? What's up, Laura? Just regular Laura? Welcome.
You talked to Mark? Because Mark was going to tell him that she was real. And that's the end of it. He goes, no. You're not even going to believe it. I need to talk to Mark. So I called him and I told him the bad news. Olivia Lambo is real. I saw her with my own eyes. And then he accused me. His first response was, you're in on it too. You're in on it too. What? I'm in on it? You're all lying. You're all trying to make me look crazy, he tells me. Like you should have heard this meltdown. It was like you're dealing with a psychopath dealing with this. Your eyes are all in on it. Everyone's in on it. Or maybe the girl just doesn't like you, bro. Maybe the girl just doesn't like you anymore and just isn't that into you. That might be it too. This is fucking incel behavior, dude. You're too attractive to women to be this much of a fucking incel.
We clip it every time too, and we play it. So it's fucking hilarious. But the ChatRats pile of money on him all the time. So that's why he doesn't get mad about it, because money talks.
This is behavior of 300-pound virgins. What are you doing? Are you like this with every fucking breakup? That was my first thought. Was like, is he this can't be the first time he's acted like this after a breakup before, right? But he just couldn't understand. He could not accept the fact that the girl just wasn't that fucking into him anymore. All right. So now she's a member of my legal defense team, and it's like I'm going to be even more defensive of her, right? Because Olivia is very valuable, very, very good. That motion was a huge fucking part of that mega motion, you know? So I go, did you hang? So he hung up on me because he didn't like the news I was saying. I go, I don't know what to tell you, man. She's real. I don't know why she won't FaceTime you, but that's between me and you and her. But Mark will confirm she's real. I don't trust any of this. So he has a conversation with Betero and does the same fucking thing. He accuses Betero of being in on it. We're all in on it. All of us are in on this. We're all conspiring against Joe Flipahead because he can't get laid. All right. I don't know what to tell you, man. I don't trust any of this. Bro, I saw her in my own eyes. Talking to me on video. How is the voice the same I talk to? You're not gaslighting me. I don't know, bro. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. Okay. And this is why he canceled with Nurse Kim, by the way. This is why he didn't go on her show, because he was having a fucking meltdown. That's the final one. Let's see the next one. Same voice, it's her. And he convinced me that he goes, no, the sister-in-law's voice is the girl I talk to every day for 3 months. I go, dude, I spoke to her on Zoom an hour ago. You're lying. Why would I lie? Why would I lie about this? Aiden, okay, why would I lie? And so he sends me a screenshot of our previous conversation where I had said, what did I say here? I go, agreed, but that's our problem. And it's not going to be a problem if she doesn't show her face on Zoom. Because he's got me convinced that maybe this is the sister-in-law. And I go, maybe she'll come clean to Mark and say, I'm Kristen, the sister-in-law, but I still want to help. If that happens, we'd accept the help. If it turns out that it's actually the sister-in-law using Olivia's identity, I'd still take the help, because whoever's behind the fucking Olivia Lambo account is really good and we could use the help, you know? But as it turns out, it's actually Olivia Lambo. It's not the sister-in-law. So whatever. We don't even have to do that. And then he goes, why would Krista block Nikki? Bro, I don't know why would Krista, I don't know what that means. I don't know who Krista and Nikki is. What are you talking about? I go, all I know is you told me Olivia Lambo is not real. I FaceTimed her on Zoom. She's real. That's it. That's it. She's fucking real. Period. All right.
Well, I mean, she ain't gonna get more real than that. I don't think he'd lie about that.
Why would he?
I don't know.
What would be the reason?
And let's also not forget the other thing that led up to this. After she ghosted him, he was so convinced that her family was in on this conspiracy to trick him that he called her fucking mother's house at 3 a.m, multiple times, right? And they had to fucking block him. And then he started calling the brother up, who he thinks has the girlfriend that's catfishing him. And so he calls them up. He has to block them. So Olivia's entire family has blocked this fucking psychopath. Psychopath. That's who you're dealing with here. A fucking psychopath. Who Karen Reed now is apparently using as a vessel. But that's a different story. All right. Says, dude, I'm not doing this anymore. You're wrong. Olivia is real. I did a Zoom with her. Mark was on it. Either accept it or don't. I have no interest in this anymore. And he goes, well, if it takes me blasting this on the internet, calling you guys out to produce her, then so be it. If that's what it takes to get the truth to ease my mind, great. So he's threatening me. I'm going to go on Twitter right now and I'm going to call out you, Betero, and Olivia. And
Damn. I think you can get a replay of that whole thing, can't you, Dean? I think I saw that button before.
I have no idea.
Yeah,
Well,
this
Lane
is
probably
thing.
knows.
Yeah, you can go watch it from the beginning.
Yes.
I'm thinking
If
in
they
my
don't
head,
delete it.
be my guest.
Yeah.
I don't think that's going to go the way you think it does. Like, oh yeah, because nobody likes those 3 people. Those 3 people aren't immensely popular in the movement at all. No, nobody likes those guys. Yeah, go declare war on Turtleboy, fucking Mark Betero, and Olivia. and let me know how that one turns out for you. I don't think it's going to go the way you think it's going to go, pal. You're not thinking straight.
Forever Jaded has the same profile pic as Scott McGinnis.
All right. Because he thinks that me and Betero are in on this conspiracy to trick him that Olivia is actually a real person. We're just fucking with him because that's what me and Betero have time for. It's just to fuck with Joe Flipperhead. Or maybe she's just not that into you, bro. I go, you want to go at war on Twitter and declare war on me, Betero, and Olivia? Go for it. I don't think you should. Everyone likes you now. You make good videos and have insightful commentary. You start accusing me and Betero of covering up the existence of Olivia Lamb, and it's not going to end the way you hope. You should reconsider. That's not a threat at all. He's like, you're trying to scare me. Bro, I'm not trying to scare you. I'm giving you common sense here. If you think that's going to go over well, you're sadly mistaken. You have a good reputation right now. Okay. People like you. People like your videos, right? They like you. You're witty. Like people don't need to know what you're really like. I know what you're really like now, and I don't want the world to know about that. Okay. I don't want the world to know.
Danny,
about
could you
that.
pause it?
Because it's better if the world thinks.
Could you share my screen?
What you got? More text?
No, but I ran it through an image detector, the text. And this image detector says looks like computer generated or modified image. I also ran it through this one. And this one gives it a authenticity score of 63%.
Not very good.
It's not.
So
Y'all know
Flipperhead's
not to
original
get who
text
on your
Karen
bad
is
side.
fake.
Jeez. Seems
So
like
you
a
heard
risky
it here
behavior.
first. Again. We broke some news again. Good job, Dean. We're gonna create a little true crime monster out of you, you little bastard.
Now there is also the possibility, like, because that doesn't necessarily prove it. It's a
No,
good
but
sign
it's
that it's
probably like
possibly fake. But it could also be that maybe the image was compressed, things like that. But there are some telltale signs that show that possibly it is a fake image. Let me see, where was it? Because I had it in a couple different
And that's the one you read earlier, supposedly from Joe Flipperhead and Karen.
Yeah. So one of like the telltale signs is if you can sort of see like the top text, it looks like that's been layered in.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Overlaid for sure.
yeah.
I had to
Dean,
watch
if
my
you
wife
would
do
just
that
date people
all
in real life, you wouldn't have to go to all this trouble and have all this software and stuff. Like,
this has nothing to do with me dating people. I don't know if you know, but I ran a YouTube channel exposing people, Laleen.
I do know that.
So
that's
has
part of the
nothing to
channel.
do with that.
It's part of the business. But that's pretty good. Pretty good investigating there, little buddy. 60% is not really good,
That's great info.
Yeah.
but it could have been like shared through an old ass phone and then
Yeah, but like, why would it be
These
cut up
texts are
like
from
that?
September 15th, supposedly.
damn. Nice.
So it's still possible it's real, but it also there's definitely signs that it could definitely be fake.
All right, so we need a poll from the women in the chat. Are y'all deterred from Joe Flipperhead yet, or is he still up there?
Deterred. Deterred.
He's not
There's
married
Great
ones in
one,
the chat.
dude.
Ones
I've
in the
tried it.
chat.
It does not work out. It doesn't work
Ones
out.
in the chat if you'll still ride the Joe Flipperhead ride at the county fair.
Nope.
No
If that's
marriage.
fake, he's pushing that out and it's fake. That's pretty.
No, I
pretty
feel like
sad.
he would try to control me immediately.
I
And
would
that
block him immediately after the encounter.
So Lolene just wants to know him for 45 minutes.
Oh, okay,
That's
I
it.
gotcha.
However long he can last.
I don't
yeah.
know if he would do
You don't have
that
to go to
though.
church that week.
I would go to church and repent. Hands in the air.
Oh,
That you're normal. So I went out of my way to protect this dude's image. Okay. And he's like, but he couldn't help it. He hibernated. I got to get a drink of water. Hold on.
who's babysitting the chat? Nobody.
Grift must continue. So if you guys want to hit the donos, they're up at the top on Turtle Chat. I'll read them afterwards, after we're done with this. So, he was telling people they're engaged. That doesn't surprise me. Okay. Anyway, so I go for it, bro. You want to declare war on us? Do your thing. He goes, you're not going to scare me. I have the proof. All you have to do is show Olivia. No big deal. No, I don't have to show Olivia shit. He's like, you have to show me Olivia. You have to screenshot your Zoom with her and show. I don't have to do fucking shit, bro. I don't owe you anything. I owe you fucking nothing. Just because you're hung up because you got fucking dumped by your fucking online girlfriend doesn't mean I owe you shit, motherfucker. Nothing. Okay? Telling me, you owe me you better take a screenshot. Go fuck yourself with your screenshot.
Hmm.
And there's a reason that no one has seen Joe Flipperhead for the last 2 months. Because he disappeared. Because he's fucking embarrassed. He was embarrassed. He realized he fucked up. He finally realized it. And he went and hid. But you know who didn't hide? Olivia Lambo. That tells you everything. Who's the fucking crazy one in this relationship? Who's the crazy one? All right. All right. And I go, I'm not scaring you. Don't pull the victim shit with me, you know? And then he goes, I don't care about who likes me. Okay. Then knock yourself out, man. It would be disappointing for lots of people if you turned out to be the latest crazy person, which is how you would sound if you accused me and Mark Betterow of being in on a conspiracy to lie to you about Olivia Lambo being dead when she's actually being alive when she's actually dead. Okay?
That is nuts. This fucking story is never going to end. This is crazy.
Oh my
I think
god.
Melanie Little
insane.
said it best on one of her lives recently that Saturday Night Live missed a huge opportunity by not like doing skits of the Karen Reed trial and spring off people.
Damn, this is just insane.
And then he goes, Jimmy went to school with Krista. What? He's like, starts talking about Jimmy, Auntie Deb. I'm like, what? He told me Olivia was dead in April. What? So I called Jimmy up and talked to him about this. He's like, oh, dude, he just called me too. He accused me of being in on the conspiracy. So now he adds Auntie Deb to the conspiracy. We're all conspiring against Joe fucking Flipperhead for some reason. I have it all. Let's do it. Okay. And he goes to bed. Next day, I get a text from him. Right. Yo, Aiden. I just want to apologize for what I said to you yesterday. So he's off the drugs or whatever the fuck. Maybe he took his meds. He calmed down and he goes, I just want to apologize for what I said to you yesterday. I'm a big enough man to admit when I was wrong. Based on a picture I saw of her last night, I now understand it all. I'm able to make peace with it. I don't know what that means. What does this mean? Based on a picture I saw of her last night, I now understand it all. So he's still doing the crazy shit. Like, this is crazy tinfoil shit. I understand it all. Bro, there's nothing to understand. She just wasn't that into you, and she's a real person. That's it. That's it. I'm able to make peace with it. I'm not the type of person to go act like I did. I was scaring myself, but I knew I wasn't wrong. But you were wrong. So he's not actually sorry. I'm like, you were wrong. And bro, everybody in the chat right now is just like, I didn't want them to know you were like this, dude. Why am I more concerned with protecting your image than you are? Like, why? Like, why? I don't fucking get it. These people, like, I'm trying to protect his image and he's like forcing it. Okay. I guess they have to know. I tried.
Lolene, are you watching Jimmy too? What's he saying?
No, I've been waiting for you to do this for an hour and a half. I'm watching you.
Okay. I thought you were doing two things at once.
No,
I've never
Jimmy
had someone
does
do
movie
what
night
she
on his.
Oh, I thought he was talking about this shit.
did to
I mean,
me,
he
and then
probably
claim I
is,
was the
but I
crazy.
don't know.
Yeah, probably not a lot.
What she did to you, bro? She wasn't that into you. That's what she did to you. She didn't fucking FaceTime with you because she's probably just a little shy. In case you can't tell, Olivia's a little bit shy. She's a little bit like doesn't like to be on camera, doesn't like to go to the public shit, likes to do the work. She's a data analyst person. That's what she does. All right. That's it. She's not a fucking content, fucking be on TV kind of person. She's reserved. Exactly. That's like, she don't need to, you know what I mean? Jesus Christ, dude. I've never had someone do what she did to me. What did she do to you? And claim I was the crazy one. Oh, yeah. You're not crazy at all. I never want to expose anyone or make life hard for anyone. I typically stay in my own lane. But for my own sanity, I needed an answer. Wanted to give me at the time. I don't know what that means. For my own, I typically stay in my own lane. But for my own sanity, I needed. See, I needed it. She owed me it. She owed me a FaceTime. He kept saying that. Why can't she just FaceTime me? Tell her to call me. He was telling me, tell her to call me. Why won't she just call me and FaceTime me? Bro, you can't be like that with women, Joe. You cannot be like that with women. You're not a bad looking dude. Just go find another one. There was a lot of women that you could have hooked up with in the movement. We outnumber them 4-1. It's an 80-20 ratio. It's fucking shooting fish in a barrel, right? But you are so fucking hung up on Olivia, and you got all these other fucking chicks out there would probably bang you in 5 seconds. Not anymore, but you probably could have been swimming in FKI.
Well, Lena, I feel like he's talking to you. Talking directly at, looking
I'm starting
directly
to
at
take
you
a
when
little
he's
bit
talking.
of offense to it.
He's looking towards Louisiana when he's talking. That's all I'm saying.
A pussy, but you're too much of a fucking psychopath to handle that. All right? Jesus Christ. Anyway, like we all admit, a lot of you guys would have fucked him before this. Stop it. Not anymore. Exactly, bro. I was trying to get you laid. I was trying to protect your image, but you just couldn't handle it. Anyway, so he goes, I never wanted to, I'm going to walk away from all this. Okay. For 2 months. Best of luck with everything. If you ever need anything from me, you can reach out. Keep doing the damn thing, man. I'm proud to say that I'm a one-time Turtleboy derangement syndrome survivor. Well, you were. So then the syndrome came back. So what prompted all this tonight? Right? There's Lily Kangaroo, who I love, who's a real sweetheart from down under. I've been on her YouTube presentation before with Miss Shorty, another Turtle-roo. And I, that was like over a while ago. I think it was like before, I don't know if it was between trials, whatever, neither here nor there. And I was, there's some guy on there some psycho that have blocked Chris something from down under, koala motherfucker. And he's making allegations about me. And I'm like, let's see the receipts. Let's see it. Let's show me what you're accusing me of shit. And he's claiming that he's in direct contact with Karen Reed, who is telling him to go on here and make these allegations. And I go, let's see it. Let's see it. And they don't have it. So that's that. That's it. That's all it comes down to. And my issue, because Joe Flipper had jumped on and he's like, nope, Karen gave me all this shit on you. And, so basically she's apparently talking to him, to Joe Flipperhead, and is getting him to smear me for some fucking reason and make allegations about me. And I'm just not, I don't want to, I never fed into this shit. I never talked about the Howie Carr interview afterwards. I never said a fucking word. A couple days before the Howie Carr interview, I expressed online why I was disappointed in that. Okay. I'm entitled to my fucking feelings on that. And then I deleted it because I didn't want to have it continue to be a distraction. Okay. I temporarily explained why I was disappointed in that because, truth be told, Julie Carpenter shared these messages that Natalie has shared, in which she says in writing, when this is over, you're getting the first interview. I'm going to make sure I am loudly telling the world what a good job you've done on this. And she's told me in messages that she's like, how come Howie Carr's not into this? Why won't Howie Carr talk about this? You got to get Howie into this. Eventually I did. And then, so when she's on there, obviously, Howie Carr asked her if there's anyone she wanted to thank. And she said, I want to thank Howie Carr for his dogged determination. And I'm just happy Howie finally got the praise that he earned, you know. And I've talked to Howie about that. And he's told me that he specifically gave her that question because he wanted her to say yours truly. But I don't want that. I don't want that. I owe Karen Reed a thank you, not vice versa. She made me. That's it. Okay. So
I don't think they were arguing. I'm getting the picture now that all of that's bullshit. Started out by that fake text message.
Wait, what are you saying right now?
I was just
Who?
thinking out loud. That fake text message kind of started a whole lot of shit.
Who are you saying wasn't arguing?
Wasn't arguing?
Mm-hmm.
I said that it was the fake text message that had everybody thinking Karen and Turtleboy were arguing.
Well,
Right.
Turtleboy admitted on his stream that Karen sent him a message the morning after the Wilbur that was not positive and that he didn't respond to her since.
Right. And that's where Flip Ahead could have gotten this idea.
Yeah. It started
So
some
I
shit.
feel like it's true that Karen said something to him, and I don't know like if this message is real or not, but I feel like there is something in the universe.
Yeah.
but apparently now Joe Flipperhead went on this thing tonight and he's like, I messaged her out of the blue, Karen Reed, and said hello. So he came out of his hibernation, and instead of saying hello, he claims that he got this message that I don't know if he's posted it on Twitter or whatever, in which she makes allegations against him. No hello, not just like first, how you doing? I haven't talked to you in 2 months. So Aiden's a piece of shit. Okay. So I don't really care. I have no interest whatsoever in having any sort of issues with Karen Reed. I'm not here for that at all. At all. Period. But what the fuck am I so like Joe Flipperhead's going online acting as a vessel for her, apparently. I don't fucking know. But anyway, yeah, he posted on. Good. There you go. So if those are her words, those are her words. Let's see it. Let's see it. Let's see it. See the fucking receipts. That's because that ain't a receipt. That's a screenshot of a text message. That's not a fucking.
Wait, pause it for a sec, Danny. Dean, are you still here?
Probably smoke.
Are you feeling any different about Turtleboy recording conversations with Karen? That's real?
I already showed that the texts were
Well, I mean, I know what
fake.
you showed, but like, are you?
He
Are you
even
pro
proved
Turtleboy
himself wrong.
again?
He didn't even have to do that. He just did it.
Yeah, I already showed
Hates
that the
himself.
texts were probably fake.
He was like, "You son of a bitch, that's false information." Let me run this through a program.
You still don't like him because how he is with his audience, but
Yeah, no, I still don't like Turtleboy.
Dude, the funniest thing he's ever done is when he took calls there for like a couple weeks, and that old
my
dude
God, he
called
did
in
that, like,
and was
twice.
literally going, "Hey, I love you, Turtle," and he,
yeah,
I don't know,
like
he
stop calling to tell me you love me, and he
he
automatically hang up on people.
misunderstood and fucking hung up on him, cussed him out, blocked him, and then answered the next call. Decorated Dude's hotline. This shit was hilarious. I felt bad for the old guy, but geez, the content's just fucking great. It was stupid funny. Except for the old guy. His perspective was not that funny.
Anyway, so that's it.
Exactly.
That's it. That's the whole thing. I just want to talk about what a psycho Joe Flipperhead was tonight. Because I'm not going there with Karen Reed. I am not. If I hope she doesn't want to start doing shit like that, I will not fucking respond. I will not jump in the gutter. I will not get into anything like that because nobody wants to see that shit. And I hope she doesn't start doing that because I will not fucking respond. I won't do any of that. Period. Period. End of story. That's it. All right. So there you go. And yeah, again, and they're online saying, according to the spaces tonight, Joe Flipperhead said on the spaces that during our Karen Reed and I had a phone conversation after the Howie interview, in which check afterwards. I did not say a word about the Howie interview. All I said was I have nothing to say about it. That was my official statement. I have nothing to say about it. The people's reaction to it was what it was. I couldn't control that. But apparently I was supposed to control that. I was told tonight that it was my job because she had a lot of criticism for that. Okay? She got a lot of criticism from people for that, for what she said on there. Not from me, from others. And I didn't say shit. I said nothing. You check the receipts. I said fucking nothing about it. I didn't complain. I'm not going to be whining. I don't give a shit. If she doesn't want to say thank you, I don't fucking need a thank you. Okay? Period. But, here we are. So, all right. Let me read some turtle chats if we have any. I'm pretty sure there would be no bail to revoke. When I went to Lindsay Gattani's house, if I had just gotten arrested for assault, I wouldn't have been on bail. I was on bail because I defended Karen Reed. That's it. I've gone after powerful people. Monica Cannon Grant. I went after her fucking hard. Much harder than I ever went after the McAlberts. Never got arrested for it. Never got charged with witness intimidation for it. Nothing. You do that to shit to fucking Jennifer McCabe, though. You do that shit in defense of Karen Reed, though, of her innocence, you go to jail. You get arrested. You get charged with all sorts of felonies. The fucking fugitive unit comes to us. That happened to me. Okay. But she made me, right? I didn't sacrifice anything, right? I owe her thank you. It's my fault. I did this wrong. I asked for receipts. I was a pain in the ass. I asked for receipts. I'm like, how do I know Colin Alver was in the house? Could I see some evidence? Oh, thank you for the evidence. Thank you. Okay. But apparently that's my fault. Asking for evidence means I'm a pain in the ass. I'm annoying. This is what I'm told. This is what I'm fucking told. So anyway, I got nothing else to say about that. All right. Let me read some turtle chats.
Did he just pull a Forrest Gump?
That's all I have to say about that.
Exactly.
It
That's all I
almost
have to
sounds
say
like
about
he
that.
believes that text message.
Yeah, it does. It does sound like that.
I don't want to read turtle chats though.
He had been sending that around to a lot of people and ended up back. I got it. It didn't even say a name on top of it. I don't fucking know.
He's gonna rant.
I don't really care. If she's actually using that would be disappointing if that's actually happening. Very disappointing. Christina sends $10. No, I read that. Alyssa sends $20 and goes, I think this guy was messaging with my sister-in-law last trial. And the crazy part is she thought he was the guy on his account. Keep your sister-in-laws off Twitter, people. Okay. Don't know what that means, but thank you, Alyssa. Melanie Lapisado sends $5 and goes, so Flipper got ghosted for the first time and thought it meant she turned into an actual ghost. That's a good one. That's a good one. That's a good one. But I mean, this is sad, bro. I did not greenlight any of this shit.
Yeah, he's probably not used to that.
Vessel for this is wild to me. I didn't want any of this. This is fucking crazy. Crazy. Insane behavior. All right. Laura sends $5 and goes, love your rants, sexy alpha. Well, thank you very much, Laura. I appreciate that. I'm glad you like my rants.
Pretty sure Laura was in here.
So I just sent him if he's still up, which he probably. All right. So we got Will there. I'll bring on 1 second, Will. Let me just read this. So it goes, so I guess this is him. It says Karen at the top. I just heard the Camoise on TV and started cracking up. Hope all is well with you. Hi, I'm good. How are you? I'm trying to bounce back. I had a falling out with Aiden, as everyone does. I mean, this is insane.
To begin with, where is the message where it starts like, hey, this is Joe Flipperhead? or this is Joe. I mean, how does she fucking know who that is? It's just like, hey,
Because they have. This is
They got more text.
probably a fake text, but she wouldn't need to know that. If you look to the bottom right, it shows like there's a little skinny line, which means that's at the bottom of the text, which means you would be able to scroll up and there's way more text up there.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. But like I said, it's
Oh,
probably
I see what
fake.
you're saying.
Yeah, he wouldn't have. I mean, I don't text people I know all the time like, "Hey, this is Dean." Like they would have my
Yeah, I
number
know.
by now.
I know, but it just seems weird because why would they have ever been texting each other?
No, I agree with you, and I ran it through the thing. It says it's most likely fake, but you wouldn't just start off a text with someone whose number.
Right, she would have had
A
to.
30-minute phone.
No.
It looks weird right there, but you're right. I see it now. There's a bunch of text missing.
Conversation sent to David
Yo,
and
it's
Alan. Let's see it.
Yo,
What are you talking?
yo.
Like, absolutely fucking not. This is the final straw. That never fucking happened. I mean, I don't even know. I fucking hate this. That this is. Oh my God. This is madness. I'm so sick of the games. Do you want your side out there? If yes, I'm with you. If not, all good. Just let me know. Have a good weekend. Sure, I've told many people my side. This is the last straw. I would never and have never betrayed him. Meanwhile, he has put me in harm's way. I put Karen Reed in harm's way multiple times. I put her in harm's way. Just a reminder, I went to jail for 60 days. I put myself in harm's way defending her. But I mean, if this is real, this is what he's claiming it is. Why on earth would he air? Like, did she give him permission to post this? Like, I did not want this to come out. I did not want the world to know that this is the way that she apparently feels. But if this is real, it is what it is.
He's almost like acknowledging.
Again, it's like
this is the
finding out
same-
Santa's not real. I don't.
He's almost acknowledging it's the same sentiment as the text message he received the morning after the Wilbur.
Maybe.
Yeah, his wording, it does sound weird for sure. No, a lot of questions. Definitely a lot of
There's
questions.
a lot of questions, no doubt. Like, really? This is a lot of shit to have to remember if you're in this group of things. Like, you got to remember a whole lot of shit just to have a conversation, not to fucking rat everybody out.
Danny, were you talking again? I was reading the fucking chat, dude.
I was humming.
Oh, okay. It's
I
hard
don't even
to
have
tell.
anything to say to this
Humming.
about I put Karen Reed in harm's way. I have nothing to say to that. That speaks for itself. There's literally nothing that I need to say to that you all don't realize, that you're not thinking in your fucking head right now. That I put Karen Reed in harm's way. I did. I went to jail for 60 days. I was arrested and indicted because I asked the people who were framing her for murder questions. And then they came after me. But I put
The way I see it, he spent more time in jail than she did. So that's a lot for some
About
damn
58 days.
questions. Yeah. Just for asking some questions. 'Cause he never threatened to hurt anybody. Just being annoying.
I still feel like they are probably. I mean, I know they said in Brother Counsel's thing. He said in Brother Counsel's thing today that there's no grand jury being convened on witness intimidation again involving her, but I just don't see them stopping. I think that there will be one.
Well, it should have been dropped when they couldn't get a fucking restraining order.
her in harm's way. Okay. There's nothing for me to fucking say about that. Nothing. So we're just going to bring on Will. What's up, brother?
What's up, homie?
Yeah. And I see this.
Somebody's on it.
Instead of
Oh.
bitching about her, talk to her like a grown up. I ain't bitching about her, bro. I'm not the one who aired all this shit. Her, she. Anyway, what's up?
Chilling, man.
What do you think of this?
Well, the Joe Flipperhead shit, man, is wild, dude. Like, I mean, I actually kind of knew about it for a while, you know. Certain people talked to me about it, but I was bummed, you know. But it's like he's smart enough to know that a bunch of us knew about it for a while. Why did he keep going?
Yeah, you knew what he was really like, right?
Yeah, for a minute.
Yeah.
For a minute.
Yeah. Now, do you think these screenshots he's posting are real? A lot of people are saying they're fake.
Oh, I don't even know, man. I'm not even on Twitter no more.
Oh, that's right. You're banned. That's right. I forgot.
Yeah.
Again.
I mean, I go on there, I could scroll for a little bit, but I can't like comment or anything. And I don't know how much is limited to what I can scroll or what. I don't know.
Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, you can go on there. You can just make a new burner, you know?
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah. So, I'm like reading some of the messages. So anyway, bro, I didn't want to do this. I didn't want to do this.
I know, but I guess he just kept going, right?
He just kept going. And it's like, but he claims he's being told to do it. I mean, he's posting screenshots.
Because we liked him, dude. Like, I fucking loved Flipperhead, dude. I loved Flipperhead. Like, and I didn't really give a shit about, you know, if he had like, okay, I mean, I get it. There's sometimes you get in relationships with people. Sometimes whether they're platonic or romantic, whatever, it doesn't matter. Sometimes you know, and you don't want to get in the middle of that shit, you know, and you're just like, okay, whatever. But he got fucking crazy, dude. He got out of control. He got nuts. You know?
Yeah. I'm gonna ask the chat a poll question.
Okay.
Are the screenshots Joe Flipperhead posted real? So we'll just leave it up to the chat to decide. I have no way to know whether or not those are real, whatever. You know, people like, why would Karen talk to him? They're saying, you know, do you think he's pretending to talk to Karen Reed and that she's saying those things and she's accusing me of putting her in harm's way? Do you think she's actually saying that?
I don't know. I just don't trust Joe Flipperhead, if I'm being honest. You know what I mean? You know, so like nothing that he says to me is credible. So that's where I'm at.
Yeah. Whatever. Doesn't if they're real,
whatever,
it doesn't bother me. If they're fake, it doesn't bother me. I'm just not, you know, like whatever. Like I just think about the Wilbur, man. I'm just doing my own thing. That's it. I'm not interested. I'm not interested in any of this. I don't want to have a fucking war with somebody that I went to war with, or at least thought I went to war with, on the same side for 2.5 years, fighting the same Commonwealth. You know what I mean? We're fighting the same bad guy, and then it ends, and we're doing Joe Flipperhead.
Whoa,
like,
well, yeah, exactly. No, this isn't gonna like. This isn't gonna head to Joe Flipperhead. Are you kidding me? That's not gonna head to that. Like, no, that's not gonna. No.
So the chat says we have 900 votes in the chat. 74% think they're not real. So, Joe, did you make up the texts? Did you make those up, Joe?
Yeah, I mean, even if they are, who gives a shit? Like, look at the facts don't lie. You know, where we are, how we ended up here doesn't lie. You know what I mean?
Well, that's a
like,
dumb take.
None of it, like, really, it boils down.
He sounds like he's smashed.
Yeah, that's a dumb take. It's like, if they are true, who cares? Well, if they are true, no, that's really bad. That's really bad. But they're probably not true, and that's the takeaway. You know what I mean? But it's like, if they are true, who cares if you record a conversation? It's like, no, dude, what you should be saying is they're probably not true, because they're probably not true.
Lolene, why are you capping my name like that?
You got a wife asking who's the first person she had Cherry and Dean look into. You were the obvious response to me.
Oh. Well, yeah, and Let's see. Jimmy's on. He's got a bunch of people.
But
JOK's on.
JFK is specifically talking about this. I think we should snipe him.
No. Pauline, your channel would last about a week.
That's why I don't have a channel, apparently. Dean
It'd
says
be a
there's
fun
nothing
week.
wrong with it.
It'd be a fun week, though. It'd be a fun
What
week.
is, hang on. I just saw JFK's. Okay. Karen Reed is free. TB versus Karen Reed. Recorded calls got GAWT DAMN. Bedtime magic. That's his heading.
Bedtime magic, Dean. He stole your show title.
Oh, piece of shit.
I mean, you hear him right now. That's what Dean's doing. Bedtime magic.
No, I just didn't have my mic up to my face. But I think it's almost bedtime magic.
It is for me. It's 12. I have to go to work tomorrow, so I think we're gonna wind this thing down.
Well, why don't you make friends with JFK and just transport us all over there?
I don't know.
Oh, yeah. That's another thing you should be able to do now, right?
Yeah, I don't think you need permission, do you, Dean?
I don't think so.
I thought they did have to have their stuff on, but I don't know if it's for every creator or just specific ones.
That is one thing I don't know is the sharing because I stopped YouTubing by that point.
See if you can do it, and we'll just go have a chat rat raid.
But
Yeah,
also, I don't think Danny, you're not like a JFK fan, are you?
I think they do a good job for the movement. Yeah, I like it.
So weird because I feel like I've heard so many
Not for
different
me,
things, dude.
Not for
Heavy
me.
Kev
Yeah.
is a fan of ours. Some people in the
Heavy
chat
Kev
have
hangs
said
out
other
here, too.
things.
So
feel
it's
like-
best. See, I've learned a lot from being around these people by just learning to keep my mouth shut.
So
Yeah, we're very Switzerlandy over here.
no, I know exact. I know. I just want to hear Danny fucking say it. I know.
Yeah, if I can,
I already know Danny's opinion. Just
I
say
can
it.
jackknife another couple thousand subs out of it.
Just say it. Have an opinion.
Nope.
Have a fucking
Bench rider.
backbone, Danny. Just say it.
Bench rider.
All right, so we got to hear it from the chat then. What's everyone's opinion after listening to everything tonight between the whole Joe Fipplehead, Olivia, and TB, listening to all sides?
I think my side is clear.
I fell asleep.
Sweet
That's what I
woman's still
thought.
here?
I've done it.
I'm feeling TV's side, but I still don't know what to feel about the recorded conversation thing because if the texts aren't real, then there's no evidence that those exist.
Right.
Yeah.
And it
I
could be
agree.
that he just doesn't want to like argue about it because that's giving it like
But Joe also said several people have heard those recordings, so I don't
Yeah, but
know.
if he did
can say
fake
whatever
the
he wants.
images, it wouldn't be crazy to think that he would also say,
No,
"Oh, tons of people have heard it."
I
Yeah, I
agree.
mean, if
I'm
he's
just
that
I'm
crazy
just
about
thinking about the timeline between how everything happened after the verdict and with how TV was treated between Karen and Yannetti. I mean, Alan came on, but this supposedly didn't happen till around the Wilbur time, so that was after Alan came on. So there's still a little bit of room there for possibility.
Yeah, I get you. I think I just think I'm gonna lean towards the texts are fake after doing the analysis on it. But also I'll leave like some room open for maybe there's more to come out, but you just can't know until somebody involved other than Joe says something, and I don't think that'll ever happen.
I mean, a lot of the people in that spaces were pro Joe, but I don't know that any of them had actually heard messages. I think
Exactly.
they were,
Right.
you know.
will be and always have been 100% pro Turtleboy. I think that everyone's got it out for him.
Yeah, they have to add me in their community settings. I found it.
Oh,
but
that's
I can't do it until
Can you send a request?
I don't know how to do that.
Okay. We'll just have to do a manual chat rat raid.
Yeah, manual is how Dean likes to do it.
I like an old fashioned, actually.
Was that where you reach around the back?
No, that's a reach around.
When you reach around your own back. That way
If
it
he's
feels
talking about
kinda-
digitally penetrating yourself, then we're gonna have issues.
No, a reach around
Again?
is just when you reach around somebody, you jerk them off from behind.
All right.
Nothing to do with yourself. That's just, it's
We
just
need to
masturbation.
get redirect permission from our favorite channels so we can drop y'all's ass in there. That'd be cool as
Alright,
shit.
So in the
Yeah,
chat rat raid, we need to request them to turn on redirect for Rat House Media.
And then
But
they'll
it
have
is
to-
available to me now. Last time we looked at it, it was not available. So just gotta get some little things to click on up in there. You know. You know.
Oh, this
So-
has been fun, guys.
Yeah.
Danny
Yeah.
came on thinking all we were gonna do was watch Brother Counsel, and we didn't even finish that.
Yeah.
No, I had a bunch of Turtleboy videos loaded up. We didn't watch any of them.
But we got live Turtleboy content.
Mm-hmm.
And we got to the bottom of things, sort of, maybe.
I'm at the bottom of them. I mean, shit.
Because you know he's gonna talk about it more tomorrow night too.
Right. There's going to be more things happening. We
Yeah.
all know this. I bet you by tomorrow night, no one will be even talking about tonight.
Oh, hold on. Never mind. Look. Holy shit. Just stay
You
right
found
here.
it?
Don't go nowhere. Don't go nowhere.
Damn it.
Man, I can't find it. How do you, what's his channel
I
name?
got it, guys. Damn it, I can't find it.
No,
Right,
I
tomorrow
figured out how
TV
to,
won't be on till Sunday. TV's not going on tomorrow night. Is there like a football
Oh.
game or something?
He's probably got like some event.
X is gonna be crazy tomorrow.
Damn.
I can already feel it.
gotta ask. It's still, I thought it might let me, but it's not gonna let me. He's gotta go.
Dang.
But I did
All
figure
the
out how to do
siblings
it.
are
though.
getting married this year.
Look at that. Bam, bam, bam. Could have done it. Let me see if there's anywhere on YouTube available for me to drop you motherfuckers off at.
Mm-hmm.
The only people alive are Jimmy and JFK, so they
I
have to
don't
turn
care. I'm
permissions
gonna
on.
fucking find some random place to send y'all's out. Please let me go here. Oh my god. No, that's not gonna go right now. Damn it. I need it right now. Hold on. Don't go anywhere. That's pretty easy to do.
Is it?
Just, if I had permission from anybody, yeah, we'd already be gone. Well, when the song ends, it'll take y'all. When the outro ends.
Oh, cool. I wonder where.
So do you think if I like go smoke a cigarette, we'll still be here when I get back?
No, because I just figured it out. Let's see if it takes us to Fox News.
Oh God, no.
Good night, motherfucker.
ChatRats, y'all ready? Light it up. Light it up. It's that time. Let's roll.
Got the crew on the dial and we setting out east. Rat daddy at the wheel on a trail for the beast. Toy got receipts and a pocket full of names, and we busting out truths like we blowing out flames.
Eastbound and down, chat rats rolling heavy. Truth on our our tailgate, justice riding steady. Mic in our hand and the signs all red. Ain't no lies slipping past what the chat rat said.
Got the playlist, angels taking charge, law leans on the mic and her notes hit hard. Mary B's lifted but she's sharper than attack. Dean's dropping questions while he's rolling in his Cadillac.
Breaker, rap mama here, got eyeballs on that shady scene. Y'all ready? Light it up, rats. 10, 4, 20. Northbound and bold, truth in the backseat. Chat rats got that heat, can't be beat. From the chat rats lounge to the courthouse gate, we ride for the truth and we show up to see that fate.